Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, as long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be. Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. Only one group dares to challenge this threat. Gathered together from the cosmic regions of the streets, these anti-villains are hated because they put all the accountability on the man. They know the game will never be about women. They fight for every young man who is trying to learn their family name. Dedicated to truth, keeping it real and manhood. Get your notebooks out, ask questions, and call in. Don't just listen to the message, become the message.
All right, we here. We are here in full effect.
What's good?
Shout out.
We can't see you, Miles. What's going on?
Yeah, we can't.
How y'all doing?
Yeah, we go there. Yeah, he had to. Hey, we had to put the glasses on to light up the room and shit. Yes, he doing. All right, so let's go around the room and everybody tell about themselves real quick. We start from the bottom and break it to the top. What you got?
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We really appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Glad to be here. Made it safe to another Sunday to chop it up with the fellas. Check me out on YouTube. Check me out on the Bad Boy Membership, badboymembership.com. Check out the Game Kings documentary. Let's go.
Yeah. What up? It's your boy, Mr. 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So yeah, guys, again, make sure you go get that, Game Kings documentary. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com. Hit me up on Instagram at real Mr. 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒. And today's show gonna be crazy, man. Y'all. The game ain't for everybody. That's all I'm gonna say. But go ahead.
Peter D. Williams, the manmindset.com. Over 30 years, man, spin flavor. And yes, we're gonna have a great time today. Zach.
What's up? All right, 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒20. Y'all know what it is. manheadtotheskillset.com. Also check me out on the gram at 𝐓𝐇𝐈�20. YouTube joint 𝐓𝐇𝐈𒒒20. Let's get this, man.
Yeah, but you know what? Before we start bringing this motherfucker in, before we bring that motherfucker in, we want to wish our motherfucking dog a happy motherfucking birthday from Mitch. Shout out to our motherfucking dog, E. Motherfucking E, you got it, man. From all of us, happy birthday, man.
Yeah,
Happy
nice,
birthday,
man. I like that little setup. Appreciate it. Coach EO, that's me. You can find my website, championgamecoaching.com. You can book a session there. I do group coaching, individual coaching, and public speaking. Book author, and you can follow me on Instagram, @CoachEO_ChampionGame. It's good to be back with the fellas, and good to see everybody in the chat room. Let's do this.
All right, let's do it. So, gentlemen, guys, I got a question. Call in or put a Q, and we got you. Listen, guys. What we're talking about today is a fun episode for all of us men, because most people don't understand the other side of the game as far as all they know is about, you know what, this is how you approach women. This is what you're supposed to say to women, and women this and women that. But they never hear the other side when you have women I won't say issues and problems, but what is it like when you have a roster of women, and this is what we're gonna be talking about today. We're gonna be talking about the other side that a lot of men don't even know about, man. So whoever wants to go first, let's eat.
All right, fuck it. I got it. Yeah, player problems. Yeah, it's a fun thing. Look, I did a video, I think it was last week, and I was talking about, one side of the coin is guys that actually have trouble getting women. They're concerned with the rejection. They're concerned with women flaking. They're concerned with women having attitudes and being disrespectful. But on the other side of the coin, we ain't really worried about that shit, because when you got multiple women wanting to get at you, they tugging at you, they're all compliant, fucking pleasant to deal with. It's lovely. It's a lovely thing. It makes you feel bad for dudes who don't got it like that because they don't know what they missing. But y'all got it, man.
Well, I'll say this, man. Like, I have no idea what y'all talking about. I'm a gentleman. I've only been with a few women. You know what I'm saying? I treat women with respect. I don't know what y'all talking about now, but for real though, like, this is the thing. I think what's interesting about this topic is it's really going to show guys how, because people, people talk about this is the reality of women and female nature and all this other stuff. But you got to understand that female nature, there's a side that y'all not seeing if your game ain't tight. You understand what I'm saying? Right. And on top of that, what'll happen is that you're going to start to experience certain things with women that is going to blow your mind because of how you've been raised to think and see women in the first place. It's going to be the opposite of that. It's going to be something different than you thought. You understand what I'm saying? And so this goes in a lot of different, ways. And also what happens is that you learn a lot about yourself in these interactions, because it's like this. There's going to be times where you thought that you had everything under control, and then you realize that you ain't got nothing under control. You understand what I'm saying? Then it's going to be times where you thought like this chick was feeling you, but she wasn't feeling you, she was obsessed. So to the point where it was scary. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. Or you might be in a situation where, you're with a chick and you unintentionally hurt her feelings or broke her heart, and you didn't even realize. You was just doing you, and you was like, damn, I didn't know it was this bad. You understand what I'm saying? So there's so many things that go on, but you got to be at a certain level of game to see it happen and to recognize it, because I'm gonna tell y'all right now, half the stuff y'all hear that we gonna say today, you're gonna think we bullshitting. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying that off top. You understand what I mean?
I just want to say real quick that the buying you meals, buying you presents on Christmas, buying you Valentine's Day gifts, the emotions, the emotional swings, the pain that they go through when they're not around you, but the pain that they feel when they're with you, because they feel like even though you're around, it's still not enough. They even miss you when you're with them. And when you're with them, they miss you because they just want every ounce of you, and it just becomes so addictive where it's great listening to them talk about other guys. Oh, wait, shout out to Matthew real quick. Shout out to Matthew with a super chat. I'm sorry, Matthew. We spit so much game. Shout out, Matthew. But also what's great is that, I'll die. I want to die. My life is over. I need you in there. Why can't you be part of my world? I miss you. I love you. I need you. So y'all guys go. It's just so much.
They want to consume you.
Yeah. I'll jump in here real quick. It's one of those things where, have you ever warned a chick like, hey, messing with me, you're going to end up in the nut house? Right. I used to tell women like, hey, in 6 months, you'll be in a straitjacket fucking with me. And because this is not an easy program. And if you think you're going to come in the way you went in with other men, then you're badly mistaken. And I say that lighthearted, but it's not an easy program to mess with a real man, especially since he's going to turn your world upside down, not just sexually, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything you thought you knew. You didn't, like Lucario said, you didn't know anything. And when we teach you how to shop, We teach you how to do everything, how to clean, how to cook, everything. And it takes a strong woman to be with a strong man. You got to have endurance, stamina, because it's not always going to be fun. But when it's good, it's real good. So I'll say this is like, I used to joke with women and say, you're going to need some Xanax. You're going to need some Xanax fucking with me, because, your mind is going to be going in circles. You're going to be thinking some crazy shit, but not crazy in a bad way, but crazy in a good way. You're going to be thinking like, damn, like, what do I want to wear for him today? And, I got to send him a video today. And, I want to please him. And, did I suck his dick good enough yesterday? And, he did tell me he liked that one thing. Let me go drive to Milwaukee and get that. They only sell it in Milwaukee. So I got to drive to Milwaukee and get that shit. It's just the thoughts when we're on the other side. And just keep this in mind too. A man with options can be very selective with the women he deals with, just like a woman who has options. That's why she can push away guys with no game, guys with lack leadership, that lack sex appeal and swag and masculinity. And she can push that away with ease because her options are plenty. And just like a man with options, we turn away women, man. There's been so many women that I thought was cute, but she was dorky or goofy or not adhering to what I'm saying, not picking up on my cues. And I'm like, baby girl, I ain't sitting over here doing all this tonight because I got 10 more of you. So I'll throw it to the crew, but it's one of those things when you're a man with game. And I said this earlier before that the number one person you need to have the most game with is the man in the mirror. And once you get to that point, everything outside of you becomes pretty easy.
Miles K. Zaggin, when y'all go, please address this shit because he think we talking about 1958. We talking about right now, bitch.
Shout out to Keith Warren with the $10 super chat. He says, "Shout out to the panel and the chat room. What a great topic."
That's what's up.
Let me just say this. See, Lucas, you're projecting because that's your experience. I mean, for you to make that statement that says I disagree, women. No. You should put, I disagree, it doesn't happen to me. That's what you really should put. And I'm not trying to be mean to you, but bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Because for me, I'm so used to women going above and beyond a Call of Duty to get me to fuck with them.
Yes.
I'm used to that. So you can say I'm spoiled in a sense where if a woman brings me just pussy, I'm looking at her like, that's it? Like, really, that's it? Like, really? You know what I'm saying? When you actually give a fuck about yourself and you understand that there is value associated with women dealing with you, you're going to require that women actually come to your situation bearing gifts.
Yes.
Okay. And when I say gifts, I'm not talking about just them buying you shit. I'm talking about them doing shit for you. So, and if you don't require that, then bro, you don't see. Women treat you accordingly based on how you see and view yourself. Okay, women will look at you and say, okay, here's a guy that doesn't require much, so he won't get shit. When a woman knows that she has to bring more than just pussy, two things is going to happen. Either she can't live up to it, so she's going to reject herself, okay, or she's going to get her mind right. Everything that women say they will never do, they will do for the right guy.
What? Yeah. Shout out to All About the Benjamins with the $4.99 super chat. He says, respect to the panel and happy birthday to Coach EO. Yes, sir. Yo, glad you were born, man. Glad you were born. You feel me? You were born and now you're here spitting that game, providing value, and I love it. So I just want to look, man. It's I talked to Lucario, offline, and almost every time I talk to him, I'm like, bro, like I'm really sorry for these hoes, bro. Like I'm sorry for every last one of them. Like it's a, you know what I'm saying? Like truthfully, it's a challenge. Just like, look, there was a period in a period in history, I think in China it was, where every female born, they would just throw them over the cliff, like literally. Like the child is born, they realize it's a female, and they would just toss them, toss them out like trash. You understand? And shout out to Unique 79 with the $10 pound super chat, with 10 pound super chat. He said, a happy, wonderful birthday to a priceless coach that we all love It begins and ends with the man, and a dominant man dominates himself before anyone else. God bless you, Everett, and thank you. Facts.
That's what's up.
So, like women, it's just kind of, it's like when you understand game and you understand the value that you hold, you understand the position that you hold in reference to women, and then you really look at the game. It's like, because you have a guy like Lucas talking about, oh, women don't do nothing for me. And then you got guys like us that women confide in us and tell us the amount of dirt that they do to other niggas.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The amount of dirt that they do. Like, I'm laying in bed after draining the nut down her throat, and her phone is going off. And I'm like, look, you should really at least come back in. Because now you're just being disrespectful.
Right.
Like, at least let the nigga know you alive, because your phone was blowing up, when I had you playing with your pussy. The phone was blowing up when I was hitting you from the back. Now we chilling in bed staring at the ceiling, and your phone is still blowing up. Can we, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up, and it's heavy out here. It's heavy out here. And the thing is that you have to, you know what? I'm gonna tell you guys another dark side of the game. When I look at the man I was, when I look at the male that I was before I had a certain understanding of game. And the perspective that I have now compared to the little simp nigga that I was before. Yeah. And I look at how close I was to like losing my life and losing myself. Right. Mm-hmm. You understand? Until I was lucky enough to get on this path of game, until I was able to, meet people like Lucario in my life, and we went through holes and grew together and understood what we needed to understand. And now I'm looking through the the telescope, and I'm like, man, like my life could have went a whole different way. You understand? So that too is a dark side of the game, where it's like, you're looking at where you were to where you're at now, and you're like, damn, I'm glad I grew. I'm glad I dodged a lot of those bullets, because now I understand where I am. And it's one thing to be somewhere, and it's another thing to actually know where you're at.
Right.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of dark sides to the game, but look, understanding where you are, understanding your perspective, and understanding who you are, that's the most important thing. And I'm glad to be here now. You feel me?
Yes.
You know what? Let me jump in real quick and just say something, because Miles brought up a good point. The darkest side to my game that was the shit I did to other people. It was never what people did to me. It was always what I did. It was the deceit. It was the cheating. It was the misleading women. It was lying to women, which is why I'm very adamant about, it begins and ends with the man, and you got to hold yourself accountable. It's easy to lie to women, man. Women are very vulnerable. Women love to be lied to. They really do. They enjoy the sweet lies. And so getting pussy on a lie is easy. Getting pussy on the truth is where the game comes in. So I just want to say, getting pussy on the truth is where the manhood, the masculinity, and where the real game comes in. Just remember, guys, don't mean to burst your bubble, but if you lie to women and get pussy, you don't have game. It's when you actually are authentic to yourself and honest with yourself, and then change your life, transform your life, and become that champion that I talk about. And then now you can be completely transparent with a woman and make her feel safe to deal with you with the truth. And if you can get her like that, then you're a man with your authentic game.
Are we all on phone calls, Lucario?
Yeah, we ain't got no calls yet. But guys, if you want to call in, the call-in number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. And if you got a question, put a Q in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? What's crazy? Like, I was thinking, one of the dark sides I feel like also is learning about yourself through the game and through interacting with women, and then finding out things that either scare you about yourself or things you don't like about yourself through these interactions. You understand what I'm saying? Like certain things that you didn't know that you would do, or things you didn't know that you would like continue to do. You understand? And for me, for example, where
you enjoy.
Exactly right. So for example, with myself, I'll say is that when I see, and this is what I think what happened for a lot of guys too, is that when I started understanding how to attract women and I got really good at just like being able to talk to women, get them excited, get them sexually attracted to me and have sex with them quickly or whatever it was, I noticed, and I've slowed down, you know, a little bit than how I used to be, but I noticed that I started to almost, you could say, become addicted. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning to like addicted to fucking a bunch of girls, being with a bunch of chicks and all this other stuff, trying to fit in so many chicks at one time. And you understand what I'm saying? You know, and the reason why is because it's a thing where what happens is that for a lot of you guys, when you haven't really had any women or it's been hard for you to get things happening with girls and then you learn how to do it and then shit is starting to pop off of you, you're like, it's like a superpower. It's, oh shit, I could fucking... I got the confidence to approach, talk, interact, make shit happen how I want it to happen. So now it's almost like you're fucking binging on women. You're fucking, you know, like you binge watch Netflix, you watch the whole damn season of women. You understand what I'm saying? You're watching all of the seasons, the special cut, all that shit. You going ham. And so what happens is that you have to stop and say, damn, like, am I doing too much? You understand what I'm saying? Like, am I spending too much time on these women? You know what I mean? Like, should I have some sort of balance? And then you start to question yourself because you start to say to yourself, am I doing this because I like to do it? And am I controlling myself, or is the pussy controlling me? You understand what I'm saying? And so that's the thing, you gotta reflect on yourself and say, well, which one is it? You see what I mean? And you gotta be honest with yourself because you might find out that the pussy's controlling you.
Right. Yeah. Shout out real quick to 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒 for the happy birthday wish to our dog. Shout out to him. Much love. I do want to say that a lot of people, a dark side is it's the Hollywood. It's the person that wants to be a Hollywood actor, musician. And then when they become a box office hit, their life changes and they can't handle that. And a lot of people say they want women, but do you really want women or want what comes with them? Because for like, I'm an August baby, so I know in August, I like around the fall is hell for all of us because it's decision making time. You got to be like, well, for me, I'm a cowboy, Jerry Jones. You know, you got to be a manager. You got to. It's figuring out. Well, I want time to myself. I want to roll with my boys, watch my football, play my video games, chill, do all the things I want. But then the hassle, you know, can you see me? What did I do wrong? Do you not like me? Is it that I'm not good enough anymore? Is that bitch over your house? And then as you roll into November, you know, you got 5 women that want to go to show you off to their friends for Thanksgiving. You got 5 women that want to cook for you for Thanksgiving. Then you have 5 women that want to take you out of town just to go have Thanksgiving. It goes that way with Christmas. So it's a thing where you say you want it. Like the guy that, like I said before, he's an actor, right? And he's like, you know what? I want to be a box office hit or a rapper or an artist. And then when you become that, you can't really go anywhere because the other dark side is that women recognize you the thing about all these men, let me bring it because 50 in here, but the thing that is crazy is that usually within the first 3 conversations we have, I won't say we have with women, they're always, you're a player, you're a ladies' man. How many women do you have? Great. 19.
You know what? My bad. I'm gonna say one quick thing to that point. Great point, Steve. Here's the thing about guys that run a rotation that are like that have a good game and that are ladies men and they're, you know, attractive, swag, all that stuff. They got that dope life. Here's the cool part about being honest with women. They eventually do distance and fall off. Okay. But they always come back. I shouldn't say always. They generally come back. But when you lie to women, now you have to fit them all in. It's like, oh shit, Thursday, I told her Thursday, another one Friday, another one Saturday. It's because you're lying. Now, if you're honest and you just say, hey, check this out. We're a 2-day-a-month situation. And we're going to do it on these days. And this is what we're going to do. And everybody knows what to expect. that's when the stress is kind of lifted, and then you can do your job, your passions, your purpose, and all that shit, and your hobbies and all that, because you're not stressing over it, because you're not lying to any females. They don't have really big expectations from you because you gave them facts from the beginning. Right. So just keep this in mind when you're a true player. I'm talking true player. You're not afraid to lose women at all. Okay. At all. You can tell them what is, and you'll find out, but just keep this in mind. Don't fall in love with any of these girls, guys, no matter what, because the more truthful that you are, the more at bay they're going to kind of be. Okay. But it's a process. They might be at bay for a little bit, but the more time they spend with you, they're like, damn, I have genuine conversations with this guy. When we do talk, he's authentic and honest with me. The sex is incredible. I love his energy and his time. And even just getting 4 hours a month with him beats having 17, 20, 25 hours of bullshit with that other guy.
On the flip side.
Yeah, real quick. Let's bring 1950 in real quick, and we'll go everybody. And callers, hold on. We're gonna get everyone finished, and we'll bring you in. But let's go and bring in the last traditional man on the planet. Go ahead and tell him about yourself and get your thoughts on this.
You're muted.
Yo, wait, let me unmute you. There you go. Wait, let me see. Oh, wait, you're muted. You got to unmute you. There you go. Oops.
Hey, is that better?
There you
go.
Hear me? Yeah, you go, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, you good.
All right. All good, man. Hey, shout out to EO, man. I know it's your birthday, man. Happy birthday, brother.
Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, 19.
You know, I am the last traditional man. I don't know if my internet's tripping, man. I don't know, man. My computer's been having some problems. But look, I'm gonna go ahead and spit it out. So first and foremost, man, I'm on here to help men. I'm a traditional man. I live traditional values. Great conversations. We have dialogue to open up so men can collaborate with other men and get viewpoints and take what you need. We don't follow anyone. We're different men. We do things differently. So that's why I'm on this panel, man, because I appreciate that we all are in different lanes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, let me just add this to what EO said. Let me piggyback. Sometimes when you're so on point and you have women, sometimes you hope some of them fall off.
Yeah,
you hope they fall off.
Yes.
Yeah, you want them to fall off because what you don't want to do is tell them that you're done with them, because seeing a woman cry, seeing a woman beg to stay in your life that's some tough shit. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to sex, like EO was saying, you know, you might have to tell her, look, I'm only giving you this dick 2 or 3 times a month. If you're fucking a woman too good, sometimes they might get mad at that. They want the dick more. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to see a woman pissed off, tell her no dick. No, I can't fuck you today. You know what I'm saying? Once you get to that point where you tell women no and they get angry at you for not fucking them, and that's the dark side of the game, being too on point. Sometimes you can be too on point. You know what I'm saying? To where it has a negative impact on how women treat you, because and Steve was talking about it earlier, they want to consume you. They damn near want to wear you. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how deeply they are into you. And the funny thing about it is, it don't take that long to get them there. Y'all got it, man.
All right.
Joe Blast with the $5 super chat. He says, happy birthday to Champ. EO, you are a vital piece of the puzzle. Respect and thanks to you, Steve, Locario, Miles, Kizag, in 1950. Manhood at its highest level. That's what's up. Shout out to Joe Blast. Wow. Yes, sir. Man, so you want to take a call real quick?
Yeah, let's eat, man. Let's eat.
All right, let's go to 8832. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, which one of y'all got the biggest dick?
There we go. Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
So, guys, if you have any questions, put a Q in the chat. If you guys want to call in, 516-387-1224 is the number. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let's get that shit cracking, man. But yeah, I wanted to say this too, real quick, is that you know, when it comes to the dark side of the game, a lot of guys, I hear guys all the time, y'all want a dime, I want a chick who's bad, I want a dime, and all this other stuff. Most of y'all will lose your minds if y'all fuck with a dime or fuck with, you know, a bunch of dimes or whatever. Because listen, there's times where I've messed with women who, you know, physically was really hot or whatever, and we probably go to like a spot or whatever or chill and everything, and the amount of attention she's getting, right? If you're a guy who's insecure, you're not gonna be able to handle that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing you think you want, you're not at the confidence level to handle it. You see what I'm saying? And so the thing is, you got to be able to handle that type of energy and that type of situation if you're dealing with, a chick that looks like that. And also think about the type of chick you're dealing with that looks like that, because you could be dealing with, let's say you deal with one of these attention whore Instagram model type of chicks. You understand? And if you're one of these beta male dudes, right? She's going to choose you because you're safe, meaning that she's going to be able to take advantage of you because she knows that she's like the hottest chick you've ever been with. She knows you worship her. You're basically going to be her photographer for Instagram. You understand what I'm saying? She's going to have you take 1,000 pictures of her. You understand? That's going to be a part-time job. You understand? And so you guys have to understand that this happens, and see what happens is this. If that girl dumps you, you might end up wanting to kill yourself. I'm being dead honest with you. Because what happens is you get yourself so attached to this woman, you thought she was the one because she was the hottest chick you ever been with. And when she dumps you for the guy that she really wants, you're going to lose your fucking mind. So this is why game is so important, because what we try to get you guys to understand is your value. So you're never in the situation or position to feel that way if any chick leaves you. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing you got to look at. You know what I mean?
Game keeps you grounded.
Yeah, one quick thing. I'm gonna say something that's probably gonna, put a few people in their feelings, but a lot of these communities you find in the manosphere, like the pills communities, the labels, and all that stuff, people going their own way. All of that derived from a heartbreak, unresolved, emotional issue from someone leaving them, taking them. Unrealistic expectations, and those things undealt with will continue to snowball, and you'll think, oh, this feels good over here in big town, and pretty soon now you hate women, you hate every woman, and now all you do is bash women. Now you're going black pill, and now black pill ain't even strong enough, and it's like, what's after black pill? And it's just like, so you just got to keep in mind, and what Lucario said is facts. Keep yourself centered and control, and just remember that you're responsible for your happiness completely. And just remember that, like I said this before during my batch dating show, that a lot of these women that you're overlooking is because you don't have game, and you can't really see that like in 3 months you can completely transform that woman into a product that you like. See, I could see a woman right now that maybe has 10 extra pounds, but face is beautiful. And I could say, hey, that woman right there with a few adjustments, if she adheres to my coaching, I'll have that motherfucking looking dope in 2 months. And to me, I'll build my product. So instead of thinking that these dimes that you see in these streets, they're not finished products. They weren't even built by you. Your women need to be built by you to begin with. So when I see a woman, I instantly know that everything that I'm looking at is a representation of where she's been. And I don't care about that. I only care about now forward. So
let me say this. Another dark side of the game is sometimes you power trip. And what I mean by that is when you've been a side dude and you actually have more control over that woman than her own man does, where that woman actually does shit for you that she won't even do for her own man, that you power trip off that shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's been enjoyable for me to know that I can move this woman from here to there, even though she has a man that she's complaining about all the time. That, he doesn't, the guy isn't getting respect. You know what I'm saying? There's been times where I've literally had women leave in the middle of the night, you know what I'm saying, land next to their man, like make up this lie, leave, and then come see me. You know what I'm saying? And I would get off on that shit. I would get off on that power trip. Like, I can make this chick leave her man. Or right before she go on vacation with her man, I'm like, before y'all leave to go to the beach or wherever y'all going, come see me first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
I was disrespectful. I was disrespectful. Like, I'm telling her, hey, get his card, and we're gonna go have some fun on this. You know what I mean? Like, hey, we about to go down. I'm talking about buy things that I never even wanted. I just say, just start you slice that too. I'm not lying, dog. See, and this is where the understanding of who you with matters. Like, she knew who I was. She knew what position I was playing. I didn't care about what her life was with this man. You know what I mean? Whatever you did for me good is all I cared about. I think a lot of men get too infatuated with the woman instead of being infatuated on what she can do for you. They're too engaged in their lifestyle instead of being engaged in your own lifestyle. And that matters, because then you get your feelings hurt when you're too involved. Like, your feelings should be involved in shit like that. I think your feelings should never really be that far involved anyway. And I know a lot of men are wondering, like, is he telling me not to love the woman? No, you love what this woman does for you, but that don't mean you're supposed to love yourself more than that woman ever can do for you. So you shouldn't be, like, let me just say, 1 foot out the door is the magic trick. I'm telling you right now, man, you'll never ever be found out, or you will never be fooled by any woman's intentions. If she decides she wants to leave, that is not a problem. I would cheer her on, and the next relationship, invite me to the wedding. Right. And I'm the guy at your wedding, hollering at all the bridesmaids, wishing her well. You get what I'm saying? Men, don't be so happy. Oh, go ahead, brother. You got it.
Now, I was going to shout out to Brian Harper for the $5 super chat. And I also wanted to say, too, that, I wanted to piggyback off of what Coach EO said. And this is why it serves no man to fall what they call in love. Right. Because what a woman does for you is a direct product of what you taught her.
That's right.
Understand? So who does it make sense for you to actually love or to be in love with, yourself or the woman? And why would you be in love with the woman when you actually built her, you coached her, you trained her to do what you need her to do for you? You understand? So who do you actually love? You actually love yourself. Now, it's not to say that she's not going to benefit, but the point is that the source of happy birthday to Coach EO, because I don't think anybody could have encapsulated it any better. It begins and ends with the man.
Facts.
Facts. You understand? And if the earth wasn't blessed with the birth of this man so many years ago, we wouldn't have that right now. You understand? So that's a beautiful thing. But the point I'm trying to make is, love. You have to understand what love is, right? And when you understand what love is, you understand the source. You understand that you're the source of love. Because you love yourself, you show love to her. But the love is teaching her how to be a woman for you. Do you understand? You teach her everything that she needs to know in order to be a healthy addition to your frame. Yes. And once she serves as a healthy addition to her frame, to your frame, she continues to benefit from being inside the frame. You understand? So you loving yourself is the most important thing. Like I said, you want to invest in a woman, you invest in yourself. You understand? When you teach a woman, hey, this is how you cook for me. This is how you carry yourself for me. This is what you wear. This is how you suck that dick. You are showing love to yourself at all times. So falling in love with a woman, that's actually, it's some type of paradoxical conundrum that means absolutely nothing, because you really should be focusing on loving yourself. And that's the most important thing. You understand?
Well, and let me just say this. That whole falling in love shit, because the dudes out here talking about true love, like what the fuck is that shit? I don't understand that.
I don't know. It's soulmate. When they say soulmate, that shit cracked me up too.
Bro, it's like what the fuck are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, my thing with guys, and this is where guys fuck up at. And LaCarl, you said something about dudes dating a dime, and if the dime left them, they'll fuck around, be on suicide watch, killing themselves. Right. Because y'all are too emotional with these women. And you should never, I don't care how much you care for the woman, even if you're getting into a long-term relationship or even a marriage, it should not be based on emotions. It should not be. But you have guys walking around saying, I want a woman to fall in love with me, and I got a lot of love to give, and no, you're fucking up, because you're dealing with this woman, and there's nothing wrong with having an emotional bond with the woman, but a lot of these guys, they're codependent on that woman being in their life on an emotional level. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got guys fighting other guys because the woman cheat. If my woman cheated, I don't have nothing to say to the guy. I'm like, hey, you got that ass, man. You gotta have some game to fuck her. So to me, I'm not mad at that. And I can walk away, and I think 1950 said it again. If a chick leaves me, I wish her well. Like, all right, good luck. Like, I've said this. I'm the easiest person to break up with. I don't fight you. I don't fight. I don't. As a matter of fact, women have gotten mad at me because I made it so easy. Like, okay. And they're like, so you don't want to talk about it? No, I don't want to talk about shit. Yeah. You said you're done. Cool. I respect that.
Crazy. And callers, we're going to get to y'all in a second. But what I found interesting is when you said the whole power tripping thing, because it reminded me back in the days when I used to smash chicks who had boyfriends or husbands like on purpose, just because I could. And it was like, and another thing that with the power tripping is because once you start getting to a certain level of game, sometimes you could become a little arrogant. You understand what I'm saying? You start to, you know what I mean? And that arrogance turns into like, you know, like, again, that power tripping shit, because you're like, well, I can do it. So fuck you. Who fuck are you? Like, and then you look at a nigga like, yo, you know, like if a dude is on some shit, you look at him like, yo, do you know I could just take your chick? You understand what I'm saying? And then it's like, you feel like you're bestowing mercy on him for not taking his chick. You understand what I'm saying? If you choose not to, you understand, you got that sort of energy. It's like, see, this is the exact reason why a dude like Drake fucks all these dudes' girlfriends and wives. You understand what I'm saying? It's power tripping. You feel what I mean? So it's like, that's another dark side of the game, is that because you can, you do it. And this is what women do all the time too to men. The reason why a lot of y'all get taken advantage of, and the reason why y'all get played, is because they can play you, because you allow them to play you. So this is what transpires. You see what I'm saying?
And you know, the wives, you know, when you smashing wives, there's so much more catering than just a girlfriend. I tell you, man, the most wives know how to cater to men. So those are like the best ones. If he was a smash, because they're already set in like maybe 10% structure for whatever man she got, and you know, that's the problem. If it ain't 100% structure for her, that's why she's falling off. But she got 10% in her. And when I tell you, when they bring that Gatorade to the room, because she knows that you want that Arizona, hey, come in there with the massage oil ready. Look here, stretching my hammy out for me before I knock it down. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Right. Hey, something real quick, guys. Yeah. This is just something, I don't mean to kill this vibe because it's all facts. But here's the thing I want guys to understand. You fuck a beta male's wife, that motherfucker's gonna try to kill you, man.
I was just about to say that.
Right, so let me just say this. It all sounds fun and shit. Trust me, I fucked a lot of motherfuckers women. But I was very selective too. Like, there was one woman who came at me straight up with a direct approach. Shout out ARC. She came Mo 1 on me. And she told me flat out, look, I'm married. I'm not leaving my husband. I'm sexually deprived. I've watched you. You're the man that I want to satisfy me sexually, but I'll never leave him. And I said, cool. Let me ask you a couple questions. What's your husband do? She said, oh, he's in the military. I said, fuck that. I ain't having no dude in camouflage, jumping off a rooftop, shooting me for a piece of pussy when I could have 25 of y'all. So I told her no. So let me just tell you guys this, as fun as it seems, and just keep in mind something too. These married women are using you. Just keep this in mind. If you don't mind being used for dick, and then now you got to watch out for a jealous ass beta male who married the first woman he ever dealt with. Yeah, you must not value your life that much. So, and I'll tell you this: a man that values his life ain't bringing in no bored bitch that hasn't been fucked it right in 6 months to a year. So keep this in mind. There's pussy around every motherfucking corner. It ain't worth you losing your life or even your fucking dignity to fuck around with a bitch that needs to just shit or get off the pot and go find herself a man.
How we doing on calls?
Yeah, we got a few calls. Let's get some calls real quick. Let's go to
Hardaway for the super check. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, let's go to 954 then 757. 954, what's going on?
What's going on, man? This is Rich from the super chat. Sun Super. What's going on, you guys?
Appreciate it. What's going on, bro?
What's up?
Good. I'm loving the chat. I'm loving the topic. I just kind of, being that it's talking about the dark side of the game, I kind of wanted you guys to kind of go in on like surf like with the Martin movie, Thin Line Between Love and Hate, all that crazy stuff that goes on. Like, how do you avoid all that?
I think what EO said, you know exactly what he said. You got to kind of vet her, right? Yeah. You kind of got to know what she's dealing with, right? Because ultimately, you're right. These beta males that come for you, somebody like me, the only issue I have with men is coming into my home, right? Because I got a lot of things in here. So coming into my home, you see them size 12s over there by the door, and you see all type of stuff going on. And I come inside and you smashing. I'm gonna give you one opportunity to get your stuff and leave, but there will be no aggression from you at that time because you're in my home. Like if you just grab your stuff and just leave, I'm okay with that because now she's gonna be not too far behind you. But what I'm saying to you, men, is when you're dealing with a man that's beta, he's gonna confront you first, and it's gonna be a problem right off top. So
he's gonna do feminine shit too. He'll bust out your windows. He'll call your job. He'll call your job and ask for your boss. Like he will, trust me. He'll be doing all women shit. Like, so just remember that a beta male, bro, don't fuck a beta male's wife, bro. Pass on that. I'd rather fuck an alpha's wife. I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? Like how 𝐒𝐍'𝐓 said, hey, fuck it, you got that pussy, you must got some game. Take that motherfucker. You know, like I'd rather fuck with a dude like that. You know, I'd rather fuck with a chick like that. But a dude with a beta male who married the first ass he ever had or the second, and he's in love with that motherfucker, bro, stay clear of that guy. That dude will lose his job and his freedom to get back at you for fucking his girl.
And you can tell because you just got to ask her some questions. She'll tell you all you need to know about this man. Oh, if you mess with somebody else, will kill you, and you know all this old stuff. How they be trying to fear factor their women not to mess with nobody else. That's the signs, man. I'm telling you.
And let me tell you guys this real quick. I'll tell you the difference. One of the key differences you could tell if a woman who has a boyfriend or a wife, boyfriend or a husband comes to you and wants to fuck. This is how you tell if she got an alpha or a beta. If she got a beta, 9 times out of 10, she's going to disrespect him in front of you, meaning she's going to call him names. She's going to say he's a pussy ass motherfucker, yada, yada, yada. If she has an alpha, usually she won't say shit about her husband. You understand what I'm saying? Or she'll just say, oh, we got to keep this on the low because I'm married, and that'll be it. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, because she still respects her man, but she want a little something on the side. You understand what I'm saying? And so right, but if she's talking a bunch of shit and he's an idiot, he sucks, he's whack. If she's doing that type of shit, steer clear away from her. You understand what I'm saying? Because that dude, he's coming after you. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yeah, real quick, the thin line. The question he was asked, the caller asked about the thin line. The way that you handle that is, see, the thing about these men on the panel, they can put a woman in dick timeout, right? But to handle a woman where you don't have that thin line between love and hate, all that bullshit's on the back end, is that when a woman knows that she's going to lose the emotional connection you have with her, the emotional and sexual connection, they're going to act right, because what y'all don't understand, what the caller doesn't understand is all of us men are all drug dealers. We all got our own drug that we lace women with. And they think 3, 4, 5, even 20 times before they fuck up and do something wrong, because they know what's out that door doesn't match up to what's in this door right there with the guys. What do you want to say about that?
Yep. No, well, one thing about the thin line between love and hate, dude was lying to her. So if you look, and I said this, and I want guys to really truly understand this. If you lie to a woman to get her in bed, and she finds out that you lied, she's gonna feel like you took something from her. Okay, you really need to understand. She's gonna be pissed because she fucked you under the guise of what you were saying was the truth. Like, so if you try to act like you're looking for a girlfriend and you actually treat her in such a way where she really believes that that's what you're looking for, and as soon as you fuck her a handful of times, and then she finds out you're fucking other women, or you just stop fucking with her, that's when you get your car key. That's when you get your windows busted out. That's when you get the chick showing up unannounced to your crib, talking shit, loud talking in front of your neighbors and just making a stink about shit. That's where she finds out where you work. She gets your phone number and she just calls your ass like 20 times and shit in 10 minutes, just stalking you and shit. You don't lie to women. Yeah.
Hey, Zach, another thing is if she sees you out in public, she might tell her beta ass boyfriend that you try to fuck with her, you try to hit on her. Yep. These bitches are vindictive when you lie to them, man. So they'll put beta male dogs on your ass. Like, just keep it in mind, man.
Can you put up 649 comment, Sherrick official personal vlog? He said only a fool and a beta male would knowingly have sex with another man's wife, whether the other man is beta or alpha. Jesus.
Wow. Look at his picture. But this is what saying. Just look at this man's picture. He is a definition of a guy you know you can smash his woman. And see, it's happened. It's happened.
It's happened. He been cheated on.
I would tell you, my man with the tie on, bro. I tell you right now, I would pretzel your woman, and I'm telling you why. Because when you talk like this as a man, and you come on here with this vaginal communication, bro, I'm telling you, she is probably in the other room on YouTube on this channel right now, playing with her index finger with her parts. I promise you.
You know, it's funny when guys say that. You know, what's funny when guys say that shit. What they're really saying is, I had a woman that another nigga fucked, and I'm upset at that situation. So I want to shame you for fucking other guys' wives because it happened to me. That's all you got to say, brother.
Yeah, and another thing, if you just disagree with it because you had some bad experiences with it, then just coach other men. Hey, listen, it's a threat assessment. You know, you got to always be doing a threat assessment. You know, like, and what's the threat? What's the potential loss? Gain and loss for dealing with this person. So, you know, just refrain from maybe calling people names and just say, hey, listen, I did that. It wasn't worth it. Really didn't get nothing out of it. And whereas you can go just mess with an unavailable woman or a single woman, you know, that sort of thing. So,
right. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of men out here too that don't have religious beliefs or spiritual beliefs, and they don't care about a union of a husband and wife.
That's right.
See, and this is where I'm saying he's expecting for people to actually care about the vows that they took.
Right, exactly.
This is what I'm saying. Again, it's like, what part of the game is that? Do I owe you that? I'm supposed to knuckle punch you and be like, yeah, you're right. That's a solid, man. You're right. Bro, why would I care about what the hell you do? You
Listen,
know what I mean?
You know what he don't understand? He don't understand that your wife need a nigga like me to dick her down from time to time so she can stay with you, nigga.
Yeah, for real. That's for real, bro. That's for real.
Me dicking down your wife helps your marriage.
Exactly.
Do y'all know how many relationships I kept together? I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, you go home and make sure you clip his toenails and all that, man. You make sure you do all those things.
It's called dick therapy. She came to me for dick therapy.
Hey, and Miles, don't let the ladies off the hook. Yeah, don't let the ladies off the hook, because when we get some good pussy on the side, we treat that bitch way better, innit?
Yeah.
It's both ways, man. Hey, if your spouse all of a sudden came in and you come in, she's cooking, she's all nice and shit, guaranteed Miles hit that pussy, bro. Guaranteed.
Come on, man, stop playing.
But also, ladies, don't laugh too hard, because if all of a sudden we're being nice to you, somebody probably down that cock and swallow that nut. Just remember that.
Facts. No, energy's a motherfucker, man. Sometimes you get some of that new refreshes the old. You feel me?
That's right. No, you're right. That's right. It's that dark side, bro.
That's the dark side.
I understand. Let's go to 757 on the lines. 757. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, what's going on? This is 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒. I want to salute to all the men on the panel. I have nothing but the utmost respect for y'all, and I have to say, I love the fact that you give out FOA, food of attrition, because some of these men listen to this stuff and they can't figure it out. And I'll have to tell you something. I was in the position where I'm 40 right now. I have no kids. I'm not married. So I got 2 check marks. Problem with me is I'm not good at getting jobs. I have a woman I'm involved with right now. She's an RN, travel nurse. She makes 6 figures a year. And I always ask her, and she's attractive, and she's Caucasian with an interracial situation. I'm like, why are you always messing with me? And she's like, it's not because I like to mess with you, it's because I want to. And I always tell her, she always wants to go and take us places. We go to North Carolina, Baltimore. She even flew me from Virginia to Montana, and then from Montana to Las Vegas. And I'm like, why do you do these things for me? Because I want to. And another thing, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
Let me tell you this, man. So you said you struggle with keeping a job or finding a job?
Yeah. My you know what? I'm from New York. I'm from Long Island, and I moved out to Virginia. And I've always had a problem really getting a real solid employment.
Okay, so So let me give you some advice, man. So this is just man to man. So this is what I would do in your situation, because this woman that you with is a resource for you.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's an RN nurse. She has paper. So man, if I was you, I would create my own job, my own position with her financing some of that. And the reason why I'm telling you is because at this point, like you said, you know that you can't find something, but you can create something. And when you create it, and she's helping you out with that income. When you start creating that income, bro, I'm telling you, man, your whole life will shift. Never ever be in a position either where your sole income is based upon what she's bringing in. Because if that's the case, then you have to know that she feels like she has priority in the household. Without gain, you will not maintain her. Well, with gain, you will maintain this woman mentally without you making a dime.
Yeah,
that's difficult. Go ahead, Steve. You got it.
No, go ahead. Finish your sentence. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish.
No, I just want you to know the resource is her. You can use her resource honestly and tell her, look, this is what I want to do. This is the amount of money I need. So this is what we're going to do. We're not going to ask her for money. We're going to say what you need and how it's going to be executed.
Right? Yeah. He's got to do one thing though. This is very important, because this is everybody. We're showing y'all about the dark side of the game. It's like you're asking for permission because you don't feel that you deserve what she's doing for you. Every man on this panel sits on a throne in which women roll fruit at our feet, where they worship us. They worship the ground we walk on. We'll never ask a woman, why are you doing it? Because that's how you're going to keep me around, by doing it. I don't have to ask you to do it. You see and it's, hey, birthday boy EO, value for value. You see the value in me to know that, you know what, you'll never find another motherfucker like me. See, all of us are all spread the fuck out. We spread the fuck out. So it's very hard to find me in my section of the world, or my corner. So never ask a woman, why are you doing this for me? Just say, you know, when she does it, just thank her, because it's expected to be done, sir.
Let me add this.
You pointed out. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No. Let me add this. When you do stuff like that, caller, what you're inadvertently telling a woman is you're not used to being treated well. Okay, you don't want to look. You don't want to tell women shit like that. Okay, because now she knows. Okay, now I got him. All I got to do is do shit for him, and it can easily change into where it becomes a manipulation thing. Where if she feels that you rely on her, she can use it also as a way to control you. You know what I'm saying? So you never tell women, you never, like, even if a woman is beautiful, you never said you're the most beautiful woman I've ever dated. You never say that either. Okay? But you always deal with women from a position of strength. So whatever they do, even if it's new to you, you don't say shit. You just roll with it. All right.
You know what? You know what's one thing to say to a woman if she asks you if you think she's pretty? Just tell her, I only fuck with pretty women.
There you go.
It's got to be that mindset. Like I only fuck with pretty women. You know. So.
And the thing that you guys pointed out is that the fact that even she knows my finance is not that good, but this is the thing about her. She's like, well, I know you have a foot fetish and I have cute toes. We could put my feet on OnlyFans and you can start making money off my feet.
Wait. See, you see how she could
manage her, bro.
Exactly.
Like, please manage me, man.
You lucky.
Hey, throw away here, man. Give it to Miles. Miles will manage her ass.
see, caller, you're dealing with a woman who is thirsting to be submissive and led by a man.
Right. Exactly.
If you don't take advantage of it, bro, you're gonna lose this chick.
Right.
And another thing I wanted to say is I have the 4 things that I always have, and I wish I could put her on three-way to talk to you, because she'll tell you the 4 things I expect out of her, and that she honors to me: being cooperative, submissive, subservient, and obedient. And when I tell you, I say, listen, I want you to wear this because I think it looks sexy. She says, well, I'll do it for you because you like it. And if I say, hey, I want you to do this for me in bed, well, I don't do that, but for you, I'm gonna do it for you. How she's so obedient and she's willing to be so cooperative.
And that's great. And that's great. But she's still kind of putting a disclaimer before she says things. And what I would say to you is, I think I would probably correct, and this is your choice. But I don't like women saying, I know I don't do this, but I'll do it for you. No, this needs to be, okay, no problem. I will love to do that. This is the type of responses, because that creates a mindset of her understanding. When I ask you something, I don't need anything ahead of what I'm asking. I'm asking you to do it, so it shouldn't be no discussion before that.
That was
Nike,
an excellent
bitch.
point by 19.
I love
And just remember, caller, that you're gonna have to tell her that in the beginning, like, cause she's gonna say that naturally, because that's like her way to justify why you're gonna put toys in her asshole or whatever the fuck you're gonna do. So she has to say that in a way to justify why she's gonna do that. So that's just something like something women say. But let her know, like 19 says, say, hey, none of that is necessary. Trust me, you're in good hands. You're going to do everything I tell you to do. And you're going to be grateful and appreciate that shit. So you got to groom her to think like you. So just remember that. Good point, 19.
The crazy thing about that you said that is that when I meant by like how I groom her and stuff, I have her walk in the door. I will have her right off a 12-hour shift, drop her pants and her panties, bend over on my ottoman. And
it doesn't matter.
I don't want 12 hours. 12 hours we can have in that shower. That's just me. But I respect it. Some men like it marinated. You know what I mean? Y'all do y'all thing, man.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if he's asking her, why are you doing this for me, man? You kill everything you're saying by questioning what she's doing for you, my brother.
Right.
I got you, Steve.
All right. Get that paper from her though. Get that paper and build your empire, man. Don't sleep on your empire, man.
Right. Well, call it. Just get that money popping, because you got everything else popping, but you still broke. So, nigga, get that money popping. Thanks for the call, my brother. Because he's gonna stay on here forever talking about everything he doing this shit.
Let me say this.
We got more callers. Go ahead, KZ.
No, I was gonna say this, and for the guy that just hung up, and for every other guy, y'all motherfuckers need to be consistently assertive. You can't be just assertive in this one area, because he mentioned the sex part. So he's dominant, or at least he comes across like he's quote unquote dominant in that area. But you're not dominating a woman though. You're not, because if you was, you would have been. Man, the fact that she even had to tell you, put my feet on OnlyFans, when you called up, you should have said she has an OnlyFans account. Here's the link for y'all if y'all want to go to it. You should have already got that shit popping. The moment she mentioned that shit to you, you should have been like, word. You should have set up an OnlyFans right then and there and got that shit popping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that way you can monetize your interaction with her. Monetize it. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking advantage of it. If I had your girl, bro.
I tell you right now, I have a couple of businesses ran off of her income, and I'll be smacking. My money will be long term. You know what I mean?
Well, not only that, she a nurse. That means she worked with other women. I'm like, look, if you had any other women that got and your feet and all,
that she open to do something. Oh yeah, she's open to be coached. She's coachable. Like she's there, and you ain't even putting in no work, bro. Like I don't want to talk about this man because I don't know what he's doing, but I kind of can feel a little kink in his armor. Like he's not really assertive. Like he doesn't. Yeah. Like there's no way that this position would be around so long if the game was tight.
He's a person that he's not used to having a situation like that and he's not used to being in that circumstance. So now that it's there, he's kind of going with it, but he's not orchestrating and managing the situation. You see what I'm saying? That's the issue.
One more caveat. I think is that he's very insecure about his position, because the fact that he's still broke is like it's blocking his vision to see where he can actually take the potential of his female.
Right, exactly.
Even though she's offering him all these ideas to make money and she's willing to be submissive and so on and so forth, he can't get past his own insecurities to actually take full advantage of it, because he's still thinking of himself as that broke dude. You understand what I'm saying? That can't hold the job. You feel me? So his insecurities is blocking his blessings, period. Like that's you know what I'm saying?
How we doing?
Yeah, we got a few more calls. He was listening to niggas talking about he need to get his money up before he could get a bitch. Yeah. That's why he fucking around.
And my grandpa always said, a good man always knows that no matter how much money he has on him, it does not matter. If you know how to make money, you're never broke.
Exactly.
So just remember that, man. If you know how to make money, you are never broke. I don't care what's in your bank account.
That's real talk. So let's go to 843. 843.
Hello?
843. Going once.
Hey, hello?
Yo, speaking to the speaker. I mean, speaking to your phone. All right, we gotta let you go because you call back in when your phone is fixed. Let's go to 718. 718. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, you guys, how you doing, man? To everybody in the panel, what's going on?
What up? What's good? What's good? What's your question?
I'm doing doing great, but listen up, man. Like, let me tell you this, man. Like, I'm glad that the other caller, I was gonna rephrase to what he said, and you know, a lot of times, like to me, there's a chick like who 6 years ago who did not want me, who pretty much dumped me like the first time, and then now she's trying to come back because I done leveled up and I done became successful in terms of working and things like that. So what should I do in that scenario, Mr.
You don't want you because you leveled up. Y'all keep understanding something, man. When this is no disrespect, but the reason she coming back because she saw that you weak enough to allow that bitch back. The fact of the matter is, now listen, you said she got rid of your ass, and she coming back, and you're even discussing her. Why is she even in the discussion of what you doing? That bitch shouldn't even be discussed right now, brother. That shows the weak part of the game that you got, man.
No, what I was trying to say, I know I was gonna also say I wasn't letting her come back. And she like, nah, she wanted to come back, but I was not letting her come back. Because
then why are you talking about the bitch then? See, you're lying. Why are you even bringing the bitch up?
You lying? Why you always lying?
Well, I'm saying, why you bringing it? Hey, look, there's an ant that ate an insect in the grass. So what the fuck does that got to do with anything, man? But see, that's the problem with y'all guys. You're lying, man.
My thing is this: the fact that you even mentioning the bitch, okay, when she hit you up, your heart fluttered. You know, something happened inside you where you felt like now I'm better and now I can have her back. Because if a woman that I fucked with in the past, if she tried to come back into my life, y'all would never hear about it. Mm-hmm. because I'm not fucking with the bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It just depends, though. I have a role for her. She just won't. Yeah. She just won't be in a position of being right there with me. I mean, I got something for her to do. If she wants to come back, I can find something for her to do. You know what I mean?
Hey, and just know this. I made a video about this like 2 years ago. I told guys that want their ex back. You know, they make them videos how to get your ex back. Just notice right now, when your woman needs space and, you know, she gone for about 2 weeks, she's getting blown the fuck out. Just know that right now, that every woman that needs a little time away, little space, and they always come back. You know why they come back? Because the dudes that they get fucked by, she knows that they're going to be permanent in his life. She knows that. She could just tell by the energy and how he texts back or how often he sees her. So she'll go and get fucked real good, be swallowing and everything. Just know that. And then she'll come back to the safe bet. Just remember that.
Well, that and also whatever she thought you were, you're that same guy. The guy that she broke up with, you're that same guy to her. Okay, so the fact that you got your money up, you didn't change. You know what I'm saying? You just got some paper and that she want to fleece. But as far as how she thinks about you, you're that same guy. Okay, so now you might believe, well, I've changed, I've grown, I've evolved, I've matured. To her, you didn't. You that same guy. Believe that.
Yeah.
So appreciate the call, my brother. All right, let's go to 412. 412. What's popping? Who this? 4123.
Hey, this is Sushi.
What's going on, Sushi? What's good?
Hey, I wanted to address the bar thing to the panel.
All right, go ahead.
Right. So I started having this problem with the bar. So one of the bouncers, I guess she's bouncer, but he started to not letting me into the bar because a waitress complained to him about me flirting with her, right?
Creepy motherfucker, man.
So I've been talking
It
to
was a cry for help because you're creepy, man. You're creepy. Listen to you. You're creepy, man. She's screaming for help because she think what I keep telling you. You're gonna walk up and say, "Hi, my name is Sushi." You take some clover and knock her out, put her in the back of your car, and lock her in your basement.
Hey, Sushi, you didn't have a book bag on, did you, when you were trying to go in that club or bar? Because maybe they thought you had a pressure cooker in that motherfucker or something. Like
I've never had that happen to me. I've never had a woman complain to the people that work there about me hitting on her. I've never had that happen.
Yeah, wait.
Ever.
What did you say to this woman? What did you say to this woman?
I said, I wrote my, I think you were pretty, give me a call, right? I wrote on my phone number on a receipt. So I went back to the bar counter and gave it to her. Right.
That's it?
You couldn't say that to the bitch yourself, Sushi.
That's it, Sushi? That's it. So you wrote, hold on, you wrote on the receipt, "You're pretty, call me," and handed it to her and walked out. That's it. That's all you did. That's all that happened.
Well, like I told you, I poked her in her back. So I guess that's
of course.
What?
Ah, he poked her.
He said he poked her in her back.
You poked her in her back.
He's creepy.
Sushi needs to stop Asian hate. We got to stop Asian hate, man.
Wait. Hold on. I need to understand this. Okay. Because I remember you emailing me this, and I asked you, I said, what did you specifically do when you quote unquote poked her in her back? What did you poke her in her back with?
So I used my right index finger to poke her in her, like, between her shoulder blades.
Why?
Damn, that's a good Vulcan move.
Why?
So to get her attention, she was like facing the other. She was like busy with her bar thing.
Around.
So Sushi, why couldn't you walk in front of her and just talk to her instead of poking her in the back?
She was in front of her. There's like a group of customers in front of her. So I didn't think that was convenient for me.
So Sushi, if there's a group of customers that she's helping, why are you trying to talk to her while she's helping a group of customers?
Because I'm about to leave the bar. You know, I gotta go. So I just like.
But Sushi, do you see where you fucked up at? Number one, you touched her. I guarantee you that bothered her.
Right.
We are wasting
I promise you. Okay, and she's at work. You're trying to. It's not like she's by the door where no one is talking to her. You're trying to holler at her in the middle of her working, bro. You fucked up all the way around.
Hey, Sushi, next time, look, I got you, man. Fuck all these guys on the panel. Sushi, do this. Next time you give it a card, make sure you put a box that says yes and a box that says no, and say check the box yes or no. Just do that when you hand it the card.
Do you like me?
Do you like me? Right. You say, do you like me? Check the box yes or no, Sushi.
Yeah.
Sushi, you know,
and these dudes act like they don't have time to wait 5 minutes for a girl to become available.
Right.
Busy. Like he's like, oh, I was getting ready to leave. Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, bro. You probably spend hours a day on Pornhub jacking off, talking about I'm getting ready to leave. If it meant that, you gotta. There's timing matters, and you don't want to approach somebody like that. And like Cario said, it's awkward to approach from the back. You should approach someone head on and do it that way. So just enough of the whole I didn't have enough time. Oh, you have time. You have time.
Right. See, Sushi, basically the problem is this, and I'm going to let you go after this because we got to get some more calls. But the problem is this, is that you have to work on your social intelligence. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're disregarding the entire room, the situation, right? So if the situation, you see her talking to customers and she's working, right? That's not the right exact time to try to actually make something happen, right? And then on top of that, to poke her in her back while she's doing that, talking to customers and working, that's already something else that's not cool. So what you do is you stand back, you see she's talking to the customers. Once the customers leave and she has a free second, you walk up to her, say, hey, I thought you was pretty cute. Here's my number. Give me a call tomorrow, whatever, and then you leave. It's that simple. Right. You understand that, Suji?
Yeah. So what do I do with the bar though? Like, do I just? I don't know.
Man,
bro,
next caller, we good, man.
Bro, you're not going back to that bar, bro. They probably got your picture on the wall telling them not to let you in. So just go to another spot and don't make the same mistake twice.
They think you're a predator, bro. They think you're a predator.
Right. So you got to go to another spot. All right.
There's only a couple around, and that's the best one around.
Where are you at? North Dakota? I mean, bro, stop it. This is what I'm saying, bro. You have a car with gas. Travel.
You got to be trolling, man. And shout out to
everybody wants to go down the street and find the best woman ever. Hey, go to another city if you have to, bro. You should never be limited.
Right.
God.
Yeah, so you just go to another spot and we'll holler at you, man.
Thanks, God.
All right, so let's go. Oh shit, my bad. I cut off the other 412. The other 412 person I was calling, call us back. I cut you off by mistake. My bad. Let's go to 843. What's popping? Who this?
Hey, this is Brody Dharma. I just switched to my Bluetooth earbud.
All right, so what's going on, bro?
Oh man, I was just listening on the call. Just called in. I wasn't able to call in on the last one. But yeah, there's the dark side of female sexuality and the dark side of the game in general. That's an interesting topic. I was thinking about how, like, if a woman acting up, I'm not giving her no dick. But I deal with women in a way to where, like, before I establish getting too heavy into the dick game that I'm giving the woman, I make sure I get her addicted to sucking the dick first to the point where she'll pay me just to suck. So I'll pick a woman up and I'll drop her off. And before I drop her off, I'm like, oh, I'll pick her up, just get some head, nothing else. Go ahead, hit me with that cash app. You already know what time it is. And it's like that kind of keeps it on a thing to where she don't get too frustrated when you're not fucking her if she do something I don't like.
It's hard. It's hard for me, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest, and no offense to you, right? But I just want to say in general, man. Like one thing about men, we like in the game. You're around a lot of men in the game, and let's just say I'm a football coach, and I see 5 gentlemen working out. You know, just by seeing them work out, who's the best one out of those 5? Just by working out. So when men call in here and they act like their game is above the atmosphere, I always try to tell men this, man. Man, stay in your lane. It's okay to do what you do, but bro, let me say this, man. You don't always have to prove nothing to us. We're here to help men who say they need help in certain areas. It seems to me that you called in to say to us that, hey, I should be a part of the panel too, because my life is gamed up like this. Bro, what you're preaching to us is elementary pimping, meaning that's surface level game. And most men that don't even know themselves, that got a little game, they perform those acts on women. Because a lot of women sometimes are thirsty for men attention. It does not matter. So look, no like knock on you, brother, but I just want other men to hear that we can really see through all this shit. And like I want you to come talk to other men and say, you know what, man, hey, this is what I think. Here's my question. Because if I had a question, I'm calling these gentlemen on the panel. You know, I'm an experienced man. I'm in the game too. But like there's nothing wrong with calling other men and asking them questions, man. You get what I'm saying?
My thing is this right here. Like I don't take any disrespect by that stuff. I also understand it's like different energy or whatever it is that people pick up when they hear certain things. For me, I only say things that I experience. And nothing I'm saying is coming out my ass or talking out the side of my neck. That's not. And
that's G. And that's cool, man. And I respect it, man. That's it. I just, you know what I mean? I'm not coming at you. I just want men to understand y'all don't have nothing to prove to us. Y'all ain't never got nothing to prove to us, man. We're just here to help men who need the help, who need help in areas. You get what I'm saying? So when you call in and say things like that, to me, it just seems like you're feeling like you don't need help, so why call in? You get what I'm saying?
No, I come in for the conversation. I come in to listen, pick up game, and if I have something to share, I share it. But my thing is this: I get context before I ask the question. Because a lot of times when you ask the question, people will assume based off of how your voice sounds, the different things, or the way you go. And I've had that issue when I've asked questions before. So before I ask a question, I just go ahead and say this is how I move. So I'll say with these same type of situations, sometimes it's what I would need help on is let's say you have a woman who's down to do whatever, but you catch her right before she hits her whole face. So it's like right when you catch her right then, she don't have experience with picking up other women yet. So let's say you got a woman who she'll do whatever. You tell her, go get this. You tell her, come do this. She'll find a way to be free to do it. But maybe a woman who doesn't have experience with being the woman who picks up the other woman for your threesomes and stuff like that. Like, what do you tell a woman that?
Hey, let me tell this caller something real quick. Let me tell this caller something real quick. If you want to pick up other women, then you just tell her this, whether she has no experience or a tremendous amount. Tonight, we're going out to find us a woman. That's all you say. Right. You don't. She either needs no experience, and she'll just say, "What? Yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. We're going out tonight, and you and I are going to select a woman that we're going to fuck with." That's what you say, just like that. And if she's experienced, cool. She gonna know the drill. If she's not experienced, then that's where that leadership, it begins and ends with the man comes in. So there's no asking, there's no saying that you don't sit back and say, "Hey, go get that girl from me." You walk up with her and get that girl. That's how you do that.
All right, thanks for the call, my brother. All right, let's go to 512. 512, what's popping? Who this?
What's up? This is Jay.
What up? What's going on?
Not a lot. I'm glad to be here. Happy to hear from all y'all guys. Happy birthday, Coach.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Yo, so I'm just trying to find out. I have a situation that just happened recently, yesterday. One of my neighbors, we've been talking, being friendly, cordial, and all that stuff. But I know she wants to get at me. She lives directly across the street from me. I haven't said anything, but I know I haven't said anything like, "Hey, I got other girls on the side," but I want to get something popping with her.
You don't.
Would that be introduced? Would that be introducing a dark side?
You don't want to get anything interesting. You don't want. You say, dog. You don't want the woman, man. You just admit that you don't want her?
No.
Okay, if you wanted her, then why the fuck don't you just walk over there and put your fucking bid in, dog? This shit ain't rocket science. You don't want her because you scared. You say all that she interested in you, and you still don't have her. So you scared as fuck, man. Just say you don't know what the fuck you doing, man. You don't want her, brother.
Sorry,
that's a lie. You don't want her. Because if she's into you, like you said, it should be easier for you to even walk over there because she's into you. But you won't even go over there and talk to the bitch to know anything, man.
But she's got somebody lingering around there, pull up the shit every once, now and then. So I'm just trying to scope the scene out to see if that even makes sense for me to
wait, hold on. You said she got a boyfriend or something that be coming through? Is that what you said?
Somebody she describes as important, but not that important.
Describes
her husband.
Wait, how you know all this information?
He went on her Facebook.
That's how I know the situation exists. We hung out a day ago.
Wait, y'all hung out a day ago?
Yeah, he was on her Facebook. He went through her Instagram and her Facebook.
Wait, what happened when y'all hung out? What'd y'all do?
We just sat on the porch and talked, and he was in the house, and I'm like, "What's going on here?"
Wait, you sat?
Hold
on. You sat on the porch and talked with a chick, and her man was in the crib. What the hell y'all talked about?
Just what's going on. I was kind of faded, so I was just like letting it all come out.
Well, faded will get your ass whooped. I'm telling you right now. You got to be careful, man, because you don't know what's going on in the house. She could be using you as a pawn to get him jealous, and that jealousy can come out, and that jealousy can do something to you. You on his turf. And this is what I'm saying, man. Men, you gotta really put your livelihood priority. If you want, first of all, I'm not sitting on nobody's porch talking to nobody. There's no value in that for me. But I'm just saying, in general, within the first minute and a half, I'd have left her my number, and then she gives me a call later. I mean, I'd have been all the way down the street. I'm sure you talked to her until the dawn, huh? or the dust.
How long was you talking to her for?
Nigga story don't make no sense to me, man.
Yeah, I don't understand. How long was you talking to her for?
Probably like an hour and a half or something like that.
Oh,
hour and a half.
Hey, man, come on.
I'd already went home and fired up the PS5 in this motherfucker.
Bro,
an hour and a half, money.
Wait,
hey,
bro.
So put my bid in, as Steve would say what I gotta say, and then drop out.
No. What did you say? What did you say that was so profound in an hour and a half?
Hey, her man must have been on heroin in the house.
Shit. I'm sure in that time frame, you probably talked about your childhood. You probably talked about the family reunion you're going to next month. What you talk about for an hour and a half, fam? What you talk about?
I was listening to her tell me her situation. I was doing.
Wait, you listen?
I spin her around, and she's my neighbor. But I never inquired until, the reason why she even knows like this is because I did give her my card weeks back on some shit to do in the neighborhood on some black.
Bro, so you was her sounding board. So you was her sounding board for emotional stress she got in her life.
Right.
So she decides to use you as her sounding board. You come on over here, man. I gotta tell you what's going on in my life. And this motherfucker in the house is a piece of shit.
See, but Akeem, this is what guys think.
She hit me up the next day talking about thanks for the conversation.
Exactly. Of course.
Hey, so what I want you to do is I want you to go look in that mirror, and I promise you right now, bro, that dunce had to be on right now in that mirror right now, dog. Go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and check it out, dog.
Caller, real quick, and for everyone listening, the caller made the classic mistake that men who don't have no game make. They believe if I sit around here and build rapport with women, if I make her comfortable, if I listen, because here's what guys do. Y'all listen to women, and what do women say? I wish more men would listen. So you be like, I'm gonna be that guy.
Right.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna be a good listener. I'm gonna be an avid listener. And you think that you're gonna get some coochie coupons by doing that. You think you're gonna get some ass. No, you won't. Bro, I promise you, there's nothing about you that she thinks about when it comes to sex.
Happens in the past, but that's not what I'm looking for now, because I recognize that shit. Like, that's lame shit for me.
Hey, caller.
What I've been doing is like, yo, I don't like
question, man.
I thought I cared about the shit, but I really didn't care about the shit, even listening to it back then.
Hey, caller, much love to you, bro. I'm gonna say something funny. This is a joke, though. How often you be on that telescope, bro? How often you look into that telescope, man? You be in there like, oh, you fucking her right now. Shit,
that telescope right from across the room, across the street, man.
Yeah, you got that telescope.
Them binoculars.
Yeah.
You make it crazy.
Stay off the drugs. Stay off the fucking drugs.
Caller, listen. This is what I'm gonna just break down what happened, bro. This chick, she's using you for your time and attention and energy. She ain't gonna give you no pussy. And you think because you're getting some attention from this woman, or that you're giving her attention, that is just around the corner. It's not gonna happen, bro. Just keep it pushing. A woman who's gonna give you pussy not gonna sit there and just talk to you for an hour and a half. You understand what I'm saying? Because at some point she's gonna throw you the pussy. You see what I'm saying? So you just sitting there yapping. Did y'all kiss? Did y'all touch? Did y'all do anything sexual?
No.
All right. So
let me just say this real quick. My bad.
Okay,
hold on, caller. Hold on real quick. And I'll hand it back to you.
Hold on, caller.
You really need to listen to this shit. Y'all men, y'all motherfuckers don't love yourselves. You can't. And you don't respect yourself. Because if you did, you would not waste an hour and a half. Look, let me tell you something. If I talk to a woman for 1 minute and I get the notion she's not interested in me, I stop. talking and I leave the fucking conversation.
Facts.
I'm not gonna an hour and a half, bro.
Dead air.
I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you
conversation.
that you did that. I'm mad that you did that. And I'm very disappointed in you, bro.
Yeah.
That you spend an hour and a half of your time that you can't get back talking to a woman that you are sexually interested in, and you didn't do anything at all to verbalize or express that to her. You just let her ramble on about her fucking problems, and I know you don't give a fuck about them. So look, y'all have to respect your time. If you don't respect your time, women won't. Respect your goddamn time.
Let me throw this in the. I know I said some shit like, "Yo, call me up when like I'll be at the house for the next 30 minutes."
No. Why don't you just tell her to come to the house?
Lazy shit.
What?
That's what I like. I know I said something like, "Well, look, I'm interested in fucking like I'll be at the house and if you want to come through in the next 30 minutes," but it wasn't. I know I didn't say it on some confident shit, so I know like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you were faded, so you probably thought you said that. You were faded, remember?
Yeah, exactly. You was high, remember? So you don't even know what you said.
I know.
Y'all remember, like I said, we can see through. We can see through the BS, bro. This is a part of the game, man. Is deciphering truth and lies.
Yeah, we're like detectives up here, bro. We can see everything.
Listen, this is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do. This is what you gotta do, bro. Just
one.
Bro, we got a few more calls, so we gotta get. But bro, you gotta go to Real Game No Theory. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up and get some coaching like ASAP, bro. Like yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? All right, man. Appreciate the call, brother. All right, so let's go to 412. 412. What's popping? Who this?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
What's going on?
Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody?
What up?
Loving the conversation. You know, I feel as though that I have a little bit of game. Somebody used the analogy of just women throwing fruit at your feet. I love that. But my situation is where, you know, as you guys have said, no one is perfect. Great.
Yo, my guy.
Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, turn on your computer, but go ahead.
Okay, yeah, and you know, yeah, I'm not perfect, but I've been dealing with a shorty for about 3 years. Not my girlfriend or anything, but she's very expensive. You know, she got a couple of dollars, and where I found it through the, you know, going trips and everything. But I find myself asking the question: am I keeping her around too long? And with these trips, there be them vibes of like, I seen her like, I could do this forever. And I wonder, like, as this show's it's specifically called The Dark Side of Things. What's the dark side of taking a woman so far and then it not being what she wants? What is she capable of? Because women are very dangerous, as you guys
So you're leading a bitch on, and now you're getting buyer's remorse. Like you're leading a chick on, and now your conscience is fucking with you. Is that what you're saying?
You said buyer's remorse.
Yeah, but I tell her that I don't want a girlfriend. She plays her part, you know, perfectly, but in her submissive ways and the things she does to cater to a man on a certain aspect.
Hold on, call her real quick.
These niggas don't have no perspective of value in themselves, man.
Yo, shout out to Mr. Man in Action real quick. Shout out to That's my guy, Mr. Man in Action for the 20.
Shout out to Mr. Man in Action.
Subscribe to Mr. Man in Action, all right? Thank you.
Real quick, caller. So for 3 years you've been dealing with this woman. So how often does she spend a night with you?
Yeah. Once every other week.
Once every other week. How often do you guys go out and kick it where sex is not involved?
I would say that's once too. We go out for drinks after work.
Let me ask you another question. How often do y'all take showers together?
Not often. I only took now.
Okay. So, but here's my point. Here's my point I'm trying to make, because I already knew you did all that shit. But here's the point I'm trying to make.
Exactly. Ask him, does he tongue kiss her passionately?
Do you tongue kiss her? And when y'all fucking, do you look in her eyes? Do y'all like make eye contact while y'all fucking?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait. Let me ask you another question.
And he's grabbing her both sides of her face and tonguing her down.
You give it a 1960s kiss.
Caller, here's the problem here's your problem. Here's the mistake that you're making. You're verbally telling her you're not looking for a relationship, but your actions aren't consistent with what you're saying.
Facts.
You are doing things that make her believe that you like her more than you say.
Mm-hmm.
And that is manipulation, by the way. That is manipulation on your part.
It's exactly that. Because
no, but the question is, who the fuck is he lying to, her or himself? Because it sounds like he's in love with this bitch.
That's right.
It sounds like he's in love with this motherfucker.
Brother, I gotta ask you a question and tell me the truth. Did y'all watch The Notebook together?
Yes, sir. Nah.
Titanic.
I don't watch that type of stuff, but I love it.
Motherfucker outside like this is where it's hard, man. Like,
it's to where that, you know what I'm saying, through me dealing with her and her certain abilities that she has, that I do have a certain emotion there, but in my
there it is. You love her. That's another code for saying you love her.
On that other shit that come with it.
So what it is, you don't know how to control the situation because you're out of control.
Hold up. I just want to again, and I made this point earlier, guys.
Yeah.
You look at love the wrong fucking way. You're putting love in the direction of the female. If you understood that it's all about loving yourself, you wouldn't even be asking this question. You would be saying to yourself, I love me. She wants to hang the fuck around. I need to get her to do shit for me since she want to hang around. Let me just tell her what the fuck to do, and then we'll keep it moving that way. That's it. What you're sitting there talking about the behavior of a woman can be very dark and this, that, and the third. Why? Because you're focused on the chick. And you're also in love with the chick because you're worried about her feelings and if you're possibly hurting her by keeping her around. You understand what I'm saying? You're putting the energy of love and all of that shit in the wrong place. Focus on yourself. Be honest with her. Let her know what it is. And focus on loving yourself. Focus on investing yourself. And if she continues to stay around, then that's it.
Detail.
Yeah, go ahead, Colin.
And I definitely feel you. But is on that aspect, on that note of y'all understanding everything that it is that y'all said, would you say that is time for a separation? Because I hear what y'all saying in the love and me being in love and things of that sort, but it's not. It's just something that I'm cruising with, but I'm noticing that I'm not.
Hey, caller, let me ask the caller something real quick. What is she exhibiting right now that is provoking this call? Like this, there's a reason why you're calling. So what's happening right now?
Okay, so basically what's happening, it's me, and I call, the men amongst men to come at me, really, because it's like, man, am I getting too much emotion? Because like you said, y'all notice that there's some emotion there on my part. But even though within the emotion on my side, when everything is thought out, when it comes down to it, I'm not getting into a relationship. I'm just not. It's not a work. I feel that men and women really don't even need each other at this point in life.
But is she begging or asking or trying to get in a relationship with you?
Not at all. I'm letting y'all into which.
So then what's
the problem?
So what's the problem? So what's the issue?
Well, that was my question. Where I just wanted to know is, am I doing too much?
Are you begging to get in a relationship with her?
Yes,
I think we need to ask that question.
It sounds like you want to get in a relationship, but you like kind of fighting with your emotions right now about what to do. That's what it sounds like to me. Because if she not asking you for no relationship and everything is going how it's supposed to go, then I don't see what the problem is.
Right.
You could date a chick for like 20 years, right? Like you can literally date a chick casually, have great sex, good conversations, but there's no strings. And that could go on for like 2 decades,
right?
Like without y'all ever having to be something.
Facts.
And honestly, that is the answer to my question, because I'm like, is there an end note where you should like end hoes? Because she's not the only.
Why would you end the benefit for your life now? Like if somebody said to me, if a woman said to me, you know what, I just want to be around your presence. Every time I'm around you, I'm gonna give you $100. And every time she's around me, she gave me $100. Right. At what point would I ever think about stopping that situation? Right. I don't understand. If you're benefiting from the situation,
right,
then why do you feel like there needs to be an end?
Well, here's the question, caller. What are you to her? What is she to you? What is she to you?
Friend.
Does she know that? Because you said something about her talking about wanting more, I think.
He sound like he's a side nigga though.
Does she know that she's a friend?
Absolutely not. I'm not having it.
Does she know that she's a friend?
Yes, she absolutely knows as a friend.
When's the last time you told her that?
You guys are going in due to the lack.
Last time you told her her place?
He answered my question. So
when was the last time you told her her motherfucking place?
But there was no need to tell her place.
God damn it.
Communication clears all anxiety.
Then you know what? Call her right now on the phone and tell her we just friends and we ain't gonna be nothing more than that. And I'm just gonna be fucking you. You want to be in the game, right? Call her right now and tell her that shit. You don't call her now?
The light-skinned dude was right there with you.
Are you gonna call her, motherfucker, and say that shit? If
not,
not, get your bitch ass off the phone.
I came as a little
bitch ass off the phone then. You're wasting our time. See how that works? You're wasting our time. Get your fucking ass off the phone.
Let me put him on hold for a second, because
fuck off the phone, man.
I still want to know what the problem is, though. It sounds like
I'm saying, what's the problem?
With no problem.
Did y'all hear something though? At the end, though, what he was saying?
What
I'm saying to you is what he said was, when I said you'll be the side, you probably a side nigga. He said, "Oh no way would I ever be that with her." So
shit,
again, so him confirming the fact that there is some sort of relationship, because if that's your friend and you wouldn't engage with side man activity, that means you care and love for this woman, bro. You want to be in a relationship.
Let's
be, bro.
Back. Let's bring
That's the bitch you friends.
412, what's going on? Explain that. What's all this? You ain't gonna be the side nigga shit. What's all that?
Okay. All right. Well, first of all, I want to say that it's definitely not a side nigga situation. And I've said that y'all are correct on the fact that, yes, I mean, even me bring down this aisle, this lane that I've taken myself to, I have gained somewhat of some emotion. So y'all are correct with the jokes and everything on top of that. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But with me coming to understanding, like, do I need to end this, asking if there is a dark side to that, looking at y'all with your brother, like, if you're going down the wrong lane.
Caller, let me ask you a question, and be honest.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself falling in love with her, and that's why you want to end it? Because you find yourself getting too attached to her?
All right. Well, I hate to say the word love, but I wouldn't be with her at the end of it. I said I would have emotions. Yes, there is emotions where I can.
But what I'm asking you is your desire to end? Because you're asking the question, when should you end it? Is your desire to end it based on the fact that you feel yourself becoming too emotionally invested?
Keep in mind that's something women do.
Right.
Well, on the aspect that I care and feel like, I'm taking your good years because you're never going to be with me. And I do care for her on the aspect of the things that she did for me.
So basically, what you're saying is you're feeling guilty for fucking with her and not giving her commitment at some point because it's been so long. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
nigga,
sir.
do you know the game is about you?
Some women, I'm telling you.
Nigga, that's what I'm trying to tell this nigga, but he's so fucking in love. Nigga, if you understand your value, you will understand that you're probably protecting this bitch from so many other dicks and STDs and getting pregnant and a lot of shit that she don't want.
Next.
Her being with you is probably the best place for her, but you don't see yourself as valuable. That's why you're questioning the situation, because you have no value on yourself. You too in love with the bitch, bro.
Right, because you're talking about her best years, and her best years is right now with you. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Even if she was married to another dude in 5 years, her best years are now.
Exactly.
You got to think like that.
Right.
Facts. But then also, some woman done told you to do this, right? Some woman said, you know what? Follow your heart. Didn't they? Some woman done told you to follow your heart. And now you're like, man, I just feel like I need to go for it. I just need to, ask Pop the question.
Bro,
who's the bitch?
Bro, if I'm a man that understands my own value, I understand that the best place for any bitch on this planet to be is with me.
Exactly.
Period.
Right.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Facts.
Motherfucker talk about you got game and shit.
And check this out, Miles. Check this out. Even if you're not going to parties with her, celebrating birthdays with her, doing any of that conventional stuff, even if you're doing none of that, just the few hours she has with you, sitting next to you, talking to you, being in your presence, feeling your touch, all that, exceeds all of that shit she would get. Just remember that. Miles is telling the truth big time.
Man, I'm telling you, man. It sounds like you. It sounds like you hit relationship rock bottom right there.
That's
man.
why he can't call a bitch and say shit, because he ain't fucking. He the bitch say shit.
Caller, you cannot be concerned with what the woman wants. If you're getting what you want out of the situation, is working. Okay.
Yeah.
And let me
be honest with you, I'm gonna tell her, and we're gonna bring somebody else in here to make it more exciting.
my thing is,
I'm keeping it real.
Caller,
she got no rules.
Caller, I had a relationship one time where a woman was living with me in my house, right? It was cohabitating. We're in a car riding in the car. And she asked me, she said, so when we're gonna get married? And I said, never. And so, she starts, really asking, so we're just gonna be in a relationship forever, we're never gonna take it to the next level and get married. And I told her this. I said, look, if you want to be married, you are free to go find a man that wants to do that.
Yes.
Right. Okay. But now, do you think she broke up with me and did that? No, she stayed.
There you go.
Now, eventually, I broke up with her because it was no longer working for me. Did you get that? When it was no longer working for me, I ended it. Okay. It don't matter what the fuck she wants. I don't feel guilty because I'm not giving her what the fuck she wants. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's a choice. I believe in setting a woman's expectations. This is what the fuck we gonna do. Now, you can ride with it or you can get the fuck off and go somewhere else with it.
Right.
But there is no guilt because you're saying, well, I believe her best years and I know she wants this and I'm not giving that to her. So what? If she really has an issue with it, then she'll stop fucking with you.
Yo, do we have any other calls? Because this nigga's in love and he's done. He's finished.
I never cared about what stage of life this woman's in.
What brought me to the call was when you guys were talking about bitches falling off, like you hope they fall off. And I'm like, that's what I was hoping, man. The joint ain't.
Nah, you don't hope she fall off, bro. You love her. You say that.
She is you to fall off.
You want to feel that. You want to feel that, but you don't feel that. Robert Redford said that to Demi Moore in Indecent Proposal. He said, "You wish you hated me."
Right.
You remember that shit? He told her in the limo, "You wish you hated me." Right. And there's something that we said on the Monday Night Show, Steve and I. There's something to be said about grooming a woman for her husband, bro. Like while a woman is serving you right now, serving your purpose, you could also groom her for her husband. If you're not going to be her husband, you could show her how to suck her future husband's dick. You could show her how to, hey, you're going to need to have signature dishes for your husband. All right, motherfucker. So let me show you how to cook real quick. And when you practice over here, and then when you go move on to your husband, you're going to be cool. So you got, but see, it takes major player game for that kind of dialogue.
Right. And Colin, last thing before you go, just to answer your question, it's not when we say we wish she fall off, it's saying we wish she fall off because that's what we want. You wish that she falls off because that's what she wants. You understand? It's two different.
Or he think that's what she wants. He out here trying to think again. Here it is. He's trying to think for the bitch instead of thinking for himself.
Right. Exactly.
Period.
Hey, and it's that fear of success too. Steve says this all the time, the fear of success. So you could have something going so well that you just want to throw a monkey wrench in that shit just for some drama. And just remember, women do that. Women want to find drama in peaceful situations.
Back. So thanks for the call, brother. Let's go to 512.
And make sure she stops leaving hickeys on your neck, man, because I know you can get all that.
So 512, what's poppin'? Who it is?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can. What's good? What's going on?
Yo, all right. So I just want to say, first of all, I know it's not a donation, but I donated to you. I just want to say thank you.
Appreciate
I want to thank all of y'all on the panel for all the game that y'all been giving me, because I want to say that my life has changed for the best. Up until 3 weeks ago, I was a 28-year-old virgin, fat, patchy beard, and I lost it 3 weeks ago.
All right. Congratulations.
And it wasn't not only to no ugly bitch, like she's a dime. Like anytime we go anywhere, everybody stares at her, right? And I'll admit, it's overwhelming because, I literally went from like never talking to women. I mean, talking to a few women here and there, but now like she's like will not let me leave her house. She cooks.
You are a prime candidate to get played, bro. Like I'm telling you right now, what you're telling us, like I'm going down the checklist of suckers, and you are checking off all those boxes. And this and I'm only telling you this, bro, because you need some back end help. You need to real game, no theory, bro. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because us men can strengthen what you feel like you've been lacking in your life. You're going down a trail of dark pain because you don't know how to control the situation. You're infatuated with the pussy, sucker, right?
Sure.
You are enamored with her personality. You are enamored with her. You are enamored with everything she brings to the table. Not once did you mention how she should be happy with you. Right? I was raised wrong. My grandfather said, my grandfather used to always said, men never, there's no such thing as a male virgin. We just never had the opportunity. So again, you're not giving you always had opportunity. You just rejected those opportunities, or you missed it when you was really young, man. So what I'm saying to you is, man, don't wear this virginity personality on your sleeve, because you will become someone's sucker. When a woman hears virgin and virginity, oh, she be like, cha-ching, I got him. You're gonna you're probably painting her nails tonight.
Either there ain't no such. I've been saying this for years.
Yo,
guys, get that out of your vocabulary. There's no such thing as a dime, man. When you meet
as
her,
soon as he said dime, it was over.
When you meet her, she's a fucking zero, bro. And then you give her notches. Okay, you became a 1 today. Okay, 1.5. Oh shit, you slipped back to 1. Okay, you moved up to 3. So just remember that based on the value she gives you as a man is where her number rises. But I never want to hear another man say that a woman is a dime. She's not a dime until you make her a dime.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious, caller. What does this woman outside of fucking you and sucking you and you all in love with the pussy and shit? What does she do that's tangible outside of sex? Outside of fucking you, what does she do?
Does cooking count? She's cooked for me every single time I've come over, and like not just like threw shit in the microwave. Like she's like, as I'm rolling a blunt in her fucking living room, she's like in her kitchen, like whipping me up shit like from scratch. Like that. I mean, I've only been kicking it for 3 weeks. Like, I'm in some fucking, I wouldn't say legal trouble, but I'm in a legal situation, and she's like sending me a bunch of like articles and laws about it. And
so she's being a woman. She's just waiting for direction. She's being a woman. She's just waiting on your direction.
Right.
Like if you're not going to lead her, then eventually she's going to grow what? Bored. And then she's going to say, this man is not for me. So you're 3 weeks in, and you rolling blunts and all that. Understand that she's doing these things, trying to show you like, hey, I can be the woman that you want, but you still are not giving her directions. You still are not leading this woman.
And well, let me call her real quick. So you've been dealing with this woman for 3 weeks, and she knows your personal business about your legal entanglements, bro? Why does she even know any of that? Because she's sending you articles, which means you've had in-depth conversations about your situation. 3 weeks, and she already knows that shit?
So I met her. All right, let's see, Lucario. Like, I'll answer your question. But so I called in. I joined Mr. Lucario in his live a few weeks ago, and I was talking to him about this girl specifically and how I met her through some friends of mine, right? So at first we had like a real like professional relationship and shit, and then like 2 days after it started, like we started kicking it, and my friends know the legal situation that I'm in, and they got a fucking big ass mouth, and I just told her, and she like brought it up with me, and
you got suckers around you, man. You got messy men around you, bro. Like my partners, I can tell a death story to, bro. They will go to the grave with that shit, bro. Let me just tell you, man. You got to get rid of them dudes just around caddy and being women. Nobody should know your fucking business, bro. I'm serious.
But caller, even though they told her allegedly, you should have shut that shit down. When she brought that shit up, you should have shut that conversation down. Like, don't worry about all that. But when she brought it up,
you
entertained it. You entertained it because she sending you articles. So you entertained the conversation. You should have deaded that whole conversation. Like we ain't talking about that.
And she sent me articles because it's seeming like she's grooming you. She's trying to level you up. But she's teaching you the game right now.
Hey, she gonna put a life insurance policy on you next. Get your ass fucked up.
I'll tell you the legal shit. So I'm not from this country. That's the
shit. Hey, don't tell it. Hey,
slow down. Yeah, right.
Don't rat on yourself, man. Don't rat on yourself, man. The worst person you can ever rat on is yourself.
I'm straight on that.
But
I'm straight on that. Like I ain't gonna get in trouble. But she wants me to go out of the country with her, right? Because that's like her job is like going to like different like places. And she was like, I want you to come with me, but I told her that I couldn't because of the shit that I got going on. And she's like sending me all these fucking articles. And anytime she sends me any of that stuff, I never like respond to it or fucking like it.
Fuck, I hate when niggas be disclaiming.
Bro. This is what I'm gonna say. We got to move on because we got a few more calls before we get out of here. But look, I'm glad you got some pussy. But the reason why we really getting at you is because you're too wide open in these situations.
He's enamored. He's enamored.
Which is going to cause you to make a bunch of mistakes, and which is going to cause you to be like them dudes you was talking about earlier that get so caught up, and then the chick kick you to the curb, and you start crying in the corner thinking about drinking bleach or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want you to be that guy. You understand what I'm saying? So just So just enjoy yourself and use this as an opportunity to.
He said never that.
And understand what other things outside of the sex and how to really navigate and deal with a chick. But go to Game No Theory, my brother. You feel what I'm saying?
And call her slow down. Call her slow down.
Right.
Slow the fuck down.
Facts. All right, brother. Appreciate the call. All right, let's go to 612, then 503, then 346, and then we out of here. 612, what's popping? Who this?
Yo, what's up, man? It's D-Lo.
What's going on?
Hey, what up, bro? Look, y'all can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so check it. All right, so look, I'm up in Houston right now. All right, I've been focusing on my career and shit, and I detached myself from the women and shit. I've just been focusing on my shit because they had big distraction. But in that period of time, I lost my mojo, and I need
had it, brother.
You figure out where the fuck I fucked up.
You never had a mojo.
No. Let me tell you. I'm going to give you a little bit of background. I don't want y'all to think I don't got game. I'm just off the market for a while.
You don't. Okay. You understand the man is 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, and even on Sunday, motherfucker. You don't turn. A man doesn't put on a hat or a coat. No, I want to hear that goofy ass shit because you talking about you used to be a man, motherfucker. These motherfuckers on this panel never stopped being a man. The fuck you mean? Took some time off and shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, I was working on my career. I stopped focusing.
Your career. That still don't make you a fucking man. That's just you. Okay, you're being responsible. Wow. So fucking what?
So wait, hold on. Let me ask the caller a question. Let me ask you a question, caller. Do you go to the gym?
Yeah. I got a home gym. I work out at home. Ever since quarantine started, I just work out at home.
Okay, so why didn't you stop working out so you could focus on your career?
Hold on. What we talking? Hold on. What?
I'm asking why did
I'm talking about.
No, nigga, answer the fucking question, please. Please answer the question.
Why didn't you stop working out so you could focus on your career?
Because that didn't interfere with my career.
Okay.
Now that weight's gonna be on bullshit.
So women are interfering with your career. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the problem. It's not. That's the issue right there. That's the question we need to talk about.
No,
women don't do that.
Between time.
No, but that's not. No. The mojo is afterwards. That's not the issue. You just said that women are interfering with your career. If women are interfering with your career, that means that your game's weak, bro. That's what we're trying to tell you. Right. Because you don't need to stop fucking with women to focus on your career. You can focus on your career and still fuck with women at the same time.
Women are a waste of.
You're a waste of time,
bro. All right, hold on.
A woman's not a waste of time. If your car needs to be clean and you send her outside to go clean your car, that's not a waste of time. You got a clean car.
Caller, listen. Caller, are you listening?
Talk to me.
Okay, I want you to understand something. You are the architect and master of every choice you make in real time. You understand? So if a woman, if anything in your life is a waste of time, that is a choice that has been made by you. Next caller.
Right.
You got.
Hold on. I need to tell y'all the situation.
What's the situation? Go ahead, real quick.
You don't fucking matter, bro. You don't have enough game to make the correct choices to be the master of your own life. You are playing victim. That's what you doing. That's what you're doing. And that's where your mind is at.
So, caller, why?
What happens? What happens is a lot of guys fall into some lucky pussy. Okay, they get some lucky pussy, but then they can't maintain after that. And that's where the game comes in. The game comes in from getting it and then maintaining it and then growing it from there. So when you say that women are a waste of time or that they're distracting to you, that was what you said in the beginning, that women are distracting. What that means is that as a man, you have poor focus. That's what that means.
And no discipline.
I don't think. Hold on. Can I say something?
Go ahead.
I don't think y'all let me explain. I don't think y'all let me explain anything really before y'all start like jumping on.
Explain yourself in 30 seconds. Then just explain.
Go ahead. Let him say it because I want to hear this.
I just want to finish.
Go ahead.
Just want to finish.
I know what y'all talking about. Okay, what y'all putting off on me is what the other callers was talking about. Y'all didn't hear what I had to say, and y'all just kind of pushing this.
What you had to say? Because we saw bitching you, kid.
Hold on, Steve.
I want to hear what you say.
Caller. Just get to your point, bro.
Go ahead. Get to the point. Go ahead.
Bro, why are you mad at me?
I hate you. That's why.
Did you really use that sentence as a man?
Yeah, he said, "Why
are you mad at me, bro?"
Victim. It's all victim.
Come on, man. That right there, man.
No, I got to hear what he's gonna say because this is gonna be hilarious. Okay, go ahead. 30 seconds. Go ahead. Say it right now. Go.
Oh my God.
Go.
All right, listen. So I started messing around with the women again. I gave myself that freedom to go back out there. So I got up with one of the homegirls I knew from back home. She came out here to Houston. So I just let her join my plans on some shit that I was about to do anyway. So everything was cool and shit. We had chemistry like we used to. And so we went out to the bar, got some daiquiris and shit. Music is hella loud up in there. So she's like, I'm about to go get a hookah because I don't smoke hookah. So she wants to go do that herself. So she's out there. She go get the hookah. She come back to the table. And then the dude, like 5 minutes later, dude brings the hookah in. But he like whispers to her. But I'm thinking it's because of the loud music. But
Can you just ask your fucking question, please, man? Please.
What's the question, brother?
Please.
I'm just trying to get
Please.
context, man.
Please. What is your question?
I thought the women were a waste of time. God damn.
Damn.
I'm trying to give you context. Listen, I'm trying to.
We don't need it. We don't need the context, bro. Just ask the question.
Listen, the dude came up in there and he whispered to her, and then I didn't like how that felt to me as a man.
How you felt? You want to talk about your feelings now, nigga?
Wait. Hold on, caller. Wait. Let me stop you right there. You felt a certain type of way because the guy that bought the hookah whispered in her ear?
2 times.
He said 2 times.
Okay, I want to hear this. Go ahead.
Yo, can y'all please just listen?
Go ahead. I gotta hear this. Go ahead, please.
I'm supposed to be here to help and support. Damn, y'all laughing at me. Y'all don't even know what support is.
Go ahead. Keep going. Go ahead.
All right. So look, he did it twice. And I'm a smooth dude. I'm the type of nigga that girl. So I was like, oh, he put that on me. My game. Yo, did y'all listen?
Bro, keep talking, bro. Go ahead.
Keep talking. We listen, dog.
Oh my God, dog.
Game recognition.
That's his help.
Girl, you could be at the tell.
Wait. Hold on. So you said, wait. Stop. I want to stop you right there. You said if a guy talks to a girl that you with, you gonna be mad? Is that what you said?
No. I said game recognized game. He was pulling a move that I would have pulled. So I was like, oh shit, this nigga, like I got in a position. Because I'm like, I would have did that to another nigga because I'm a player too,
Hey, what my boy say? You ain't no player.
Brother, I want to ask you though, why are you even doing all this with her? She's a waste of time.
Right.
Listen, man, this conversation went really bad because y'all came
I'm
off.
just saying, bro, if you're a player, you wouldn't care about what he said in her ear. You would care less. That wouldn't even bother you.
What he said, I cared. Listen, I didn't care about what he said. I cared about, oh, this nigga just pulled one of my moves on me.
Why would you care about that?
I would have been like, hey, try to get that motherfucker's money real quick. That's what I would have said.
You're like, why do you care?
Try to get that dude's money, man.
All right, listen, I respect your platform. All I want to do is tell the listeners to fuck these hoes, get on your shit, get your game.
No.
Freedom to get back out there, guys.
No, that's
Tell me, I'm gonna give myself
some freedom. We gotta go, bro. We gotta go, bro.
Who got a gun to your head, bro?
Bro, this
fuck these hoes.
You guys see the correlation where dudes be like, oh, I was focusing on my purpose in my career. That's why I ain't fucking with these chicks. And then you see exactly what this dude said. He was like, oh, they're a waste of time. I'm like, bruh, they're not a waste of time. You just don't know how to navigate the situation. He told me I'm mad because he said a line I would have said, and he talking to some random girl that's not even my girlfriend, and now I'm upset. Like, that's weird, bro.
Yeah,
like, come on.
Say, they're trying to own chicks on the first date.
Right. Jesus Christ. Well, let's go to 503 real quick. 503. 503, what's popping? Who this?
Hello, this is Sushi again.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You got to get a better impression than that. Come on. Stop Asian hate. Stop it. Stop.
346, what's popping? Who this?
Oh, happy birthday, Coach EO.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here!
All right, we done. It's over. Ain't no calls. Ain't no more calls.
Guys, listen. When y'all call in, trust me, the more details you add to the story is the worse you look. Period. Period. Because only bitches get deep into the details like that.
Right. Yeah, they're the only ones that add context.
Exactly.
Because we're men. Like, why would you ask another man? Hold on, let me just add this context real quick. Like, we don't give a fuck about that, man. Get to the meat and potatoes.
Well,
like,
why you mad at me, bro?
Well,
like victim shit, bro.
I was wearing fuchsia, and Daphne was over there with John, and he said, "Chuck, and I can't believe your shoes," and it was just the dress didn't match with the purse.
Dude, but the nigga said I was smooth.
I'm a smooth nigga though. I'm a smooth nigga. You feel me? But why y'all mad at me though?
Hey, that's like going to the doctor. Let's say you fucked a bitch a week ago and now your piss burns and shit. And you go to the doctor's office, you're like, now let me tell you, I met this girl on a dating app. We swipe right, I messaged her. He's like, here, piss in the fucking cup, man.
Right.
Piss in this cup. Let me let you know what the fuck you got so I can give you a prescription, get your ass out of my motherfucking office. That's how it's gotta be.
Right. But see, what's so funny is the fact that guys will call up and give us all this detail. This is what they do with women. This is why they have trouble with women, because they talk too goddamn much and they never get to the point of what the fuck they want with women. Like the guy that spent an hour and a half talking on the porch.
Hey, don't call in a show when Steve's on the panel, man, and say you're smooth, bro, or that you got game. They gonna annihilate your ass, man. Just don't do that shit.
Now, let's just do this real quick. Let's just go, because we're in with you, the birthday boy. E, we're in with you. Let's go around the panel and let's just wrap the dark side of the game and let people know another one thing that you feel is dark. And then we'll end it with E since it's his birthday and everything, guys. Y'all have
hold on real quick. Let's shout out to Kelly Moore for the $10 super chat. He says, shout out to the 6 Game Kings. Love the topic for today. Great show. Protect this man, Steve, at all times. He's a comedian. All right, cool.
Yeah. So let's just go around robin real quick and let's talk about one more thing that's dark on the game that you want people to know about.
I'll start and we'll go around. I'll just say, man, one of the dark sides of the game, man, is dudes out here that think they got game but don't.
That's about to say.
Try to teach them, and you notice every time when they get on the phone, this is what I don't understand, guys. When you call in, let us talk to you. And y'all keep trying to get into the conversation, but we're trying to give you the game. But you're like, oh, no, but this will happen. No, just let us speak. Then when we finish speaking, you can follow up and ask the question, but you're going to miss out on the things we're saying because you're not listening. You just scared of looking a certain way and you trying to save face. Just you know what I'm saying? Listen to the game and learn something. But that's my take on that.
No. House.
Well, for me, another dark side to the game is that guys don't respect like that there are levels. Like, for example, with the kid that lost his virginity finally, right? It's like he doesn't realize that he just chipped off the tip of the iceberg.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because a very huge dark side of the game is that fucking that abyss that is the vagina. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of guys can get very lost in that shit, and they think that acquiring vagina is the goal. When you must understand that the goal is to become the best version of yourself as a man, and vagina acquisition is just a detail. Is just a miscellaneous details that comes with the territory. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to understand that don't be blinded by pussy, because pussy itself can become a dark side of the game. You understand? And shout out to Sergio Rodas with the $9.99 super chat. He says, amazing broadcast, value for value. And
yes, I'll go and then 50. Okay. Oh wait, where's Zach? Did we lose Zach?
No, he's still.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, where you at?
Damn, nigga, ain't that goddamn dark, nigga? Goddamn.
Oh yeah, you're in the corner. My bad, let me take that. Where's Zach at? Okay, hey, I want to give y'all a dark side of the game that's even darker, and that is when they use you guys to furnish our lifestyle. And that's something y'all got to understand, that most women are not going to spend their money. They will for us, but they will spend your money to furnish our lifestyles without even us even knowing about it. But they have enough game to get enough money from you guys out there to furnish. Like if E said he wanted a Chicago jersey with I forgot your quarterback name in there, you'd have it.
Justin Fields.
Yeah. Justin Fields. Shout out Australia John. If Lucario or Miles wanted some radio equipment, it dropped on their door. If 50 or motherfucking Zag wanted something from the 49ers, they'll get it. And you know what? Y'all got to understand that when we say dark side, it's not us bitching about women. It's just you understanding that when you go on the other side, women want to be with you so bad, they will do whatever it takes, even if it's at the cost of your dollar. 50.
I'll say a dark side of the game too is to look at us on this panel, or even men that you see around you that you deem to be successful, as that being unachievable. Like the dark side of the game is that everything we talk about is all achievable. You just need to sharpen your tools in order to achieve those things. Because men that look at other men and say, you know what, man, he got things together, it's unachievable. You're not working on self in order to put yourself in position to win. See, like men like us, we don't look at people that you guys consider famous as being shit, because we feel like we're the shit, and because we feel like we're the shit, that's the way we live our lives. Like when I went to Vegas year before last, and I was in Vegas and it was like, oh, there goes I forgot the dude's name of Soul Food, forgot his name, whatever his name was. And I was like, who is that? I mean, I knew who the cat was. Well, like, why are we pointing him out? Like, well, there's no reason to point him out, because at the end of the day, he's just broadcast more than I am. He's just in a public figure more than I am. My life is a happy life. I live a good life. So why are we putting other people on pedestals like y'all do women? That dark part of the game, man, but I'm telling you, that's gonna be, you gotta get rid of that right there. Enjoy your life.
The dark side of the game for me is, see, and Miles, you said something earlier about pussy acquisition. The dark side of the game is when you are really gamed up and you know what you're doing with these women, pussy ain't nothing. You got women falling in love with you. The dark side of the game is knowing that these women care for you very deeply and you don't really give a fuck about them like that. Okay, that's the dark side of the game. Knowing that when you're done with this woman, she's gonna be heartbroken, but you're gonna keep moving like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? But also having the stomach to even deal with that shit and understand that, because it's not about lying. Like I told the story earlier about the chick that said she wanted to get married. And I said, nah, that ain't gonna happen. But you're free to go find a man who wants to marry you. Okay. The dark side of the game is telling women, you look at me as a future boyfriend or a husband, but I don't look at you the same way you look at me.
Right.
You can never ever have me like that. And look at a woman in her eyes and let her know you can never ever have me like that. And you still deal with that woman on some level, even if it's just sex, knowing that this woman is falling in love with you, but you would never give her what she wants.
Thanks.
Right. Birthday boy. Motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to the men on the panel here. It's always a pleasure to unite with you guys on Sundays and support you guys heavily. And I also want to thank everybody who came through tonight to call in and in the chat room, everybody who super chatted, very generous. We appreciate all the moderators and everything. It begins and ends with the man. I'm going to say that. I'm going to continue saying that. And I've said this before, that you must teach a woman how to love, how to tell the truth, how to be disciplined, how to have structure, how to have everything. Just notice right now that if I have a Patreon video, I said, why are women on bullshit? And they're on bullshit because they're dealing with men that are on bullshit. And that's just the fact. And the more bullshit you're on, you should anticipate without a surprise that more bullshit's coming back your way. And the more intact you are, the more structured you are, the more forward thinking you are, the more disciplined you are, then the woman will recognize that. Now, in the beginning, of course, she might do a little shit testing because she's not used to it. She has to make sure. And then you're going to pass all those tests. And then you're going to be showing her the way. Remember, a woman doesn't know how to love. You must show her how to love. Women are not natural lovers. They're natural nurturers in a sense, although today not so much. But the man is the true romantic, the true lover. Now, in love, I don't mean in a lover in a simpish way. I mean in a firm way, in a fair way. And here's one thing I'll say about the dark side that I learned. This is just my personal evolution as a man, is that a person's time is the most valuable out of everything. It's time. And you should be considerate for every person's time that you deal with, whether that's a man or a woman. And as you men say, women hit the wall like at 30. These motherfuckers hit the wall like at 30, according to your logic. So why do you want to waste her time if you got no plan for her? So if you don't have a plan for a woman, if you see there's no long-term potential, then don't waste her time. If she proceeds to want to mess with you for a couple weeks, a month, few months, and if she moves on, let her go. Let her go, man. So I'm not an advocate of wasting people's time. I do care about the women that I fuck with. In a sense that if they're part of my journey and my personal evolution, and I'm only going to deal with women that I help elevate and they help elevate my purpose in life. So I do care about a woman's time. So if I'm dealing with her, I'm going to upgrade her, whether it's for 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 months, 20 years. So I'll say this, my advice, a person that values their time will value another person's time. I'll end with that.
That's good. All right. I guess that's it. The calls are down, right, Lucario?
Yeah, the calls is done.
Our calls are done. We're down. Okay, guys. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. I guess we'll see everybody next week. Hey, EO, we hope that you have a very safe
thank you, brother.
Birthday and everything and stuff like that. Like Miles is saying, it's great that you got it, man. You got game, and that's what these young men need to see. All of these motherfuckers on this panel are some bad motherfuckers. So appreciate all you motherfuckers, man. Real talk. So guys, we will. Any other last words for anybody?
I just want to say shout out to EO for still being here on his birthday, because you know how people love to use the excuse. Well, it's my birthday, so I'm going to do some other shit. That shows the consistency of a man. You understand what I'm saying? So I respect that, and I appreciate that he's still here, sitting here with us on his birthday. You understand? That means something, and it's very appreciated. And it's not, I'm not, let's be clear. It's not unappreciated. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? We recognize that. You understand? So we thank you.
Yeah, and Miles, and I'll say this to the guys and the guys listening that you have to set the example all the time for everybody, especially the women, but your children. Shit, I set an example for my mother, man. You know, it's staying consistent. If you say you're gonna do something, and you better do it. And then that's where respect comes in too. So if you want respect, make sure what you say you can back up. Thank you, Miles. Thank you, everybody, for that. So
yes, sir.
All right, guys.
Yeah, and men, make sure y'all don't celebrate your birthday all week and all month either, man. We got one day, man. Stop with all the monthly. Here's my birthday month. What we gonna do?
That's women.
That's vaginal.
Yeah, women.
That's vaginal. I'm just saying, I'm letting y'all know. Respect them.
Hey, y'all. All right.
Yeah.